We'll do an audio check. Real quick. We'll do an audio check. Yep, sounds fine. Real quick. Alright. At everyone. Late night Danganronpa. And then I'm gonna get my back pillow, actually. Hang on. I almost set on my headphones. You know what else? I forgot to activate RTX voice. I missed Monday's stream, and apparently I've forgotten completely how to stream, period. RTX voice. Here we go. Turn that shit on. Start filtering out background sounds. That took a while. That should be working. Now, let me just make sure. Yep, all my audio is cleared. Alright, and then change to PC. Cool. Alright, so my goal for tonight's stream is I want to get to the class trial. Oh god, it's fucking hot in here. I forgot to do laundry, so I'm wearing heavier clothes than normal. Yeah, I want to get to the class trial, and we'll see how long that takes. Should be slot 5 daily life. This might end up being the shortest stream ever. Okay, we're going to the underground passage. All right, let's do it. If I recall, we're going there so that we can use... aw shit, 20-minute stream. Is it really only a 20-minute stream? Hey, look. If it's a 20... Well, by the way, welcome in. If it's a 20-minute stream, I'll end it in 20 minutes. I don't care. I've seen someone end a stream in 3 minutes for a similar reason, where they're like, okay, we're going until this, and then it happened immediately, and they're like, well... Bye. So I guess we'll see. We have to do an entire... Here's the thing, though. We have to get to the murder, which will probably take at least an hour, and then we have to investigate a murder, and that'll probably take an hour. So I'm assuming this will be at least 2 hours, which is enough, and then we'll do it again on Sunday. Oh shit, I have to do voices. Kibo, what's wrong? You're not gonna head downstairs? Shuichi, I have a favor to ask you. This hammer disables electronic machines, right?
Could it be?
Oh, hello, Himiko Yumeno. Oh. Himiko Yumeno, welcome. How you doing? We just started. Are you concerned that it will disable you too?
Well, of course.
Why, of course, I'm curious. The outcome will settle once and for all how Miu perceived me. I don't think it's a good idea to test that. Remember the hydraulic press? Besides, it's supposed to use a lot of energy. We shouldn't waste it. A waste, huh? I see. It would be waste. Yes, we shouldn't be wasteful. I love Himiko Yumeno. You know what? I like Himiko too. I'm a bit of a Himiko fan. Huh? So robots pout too. Magic. No, I thought it was a manhole. What is this door? Everyone to the underground passage. I should hurry and meet them. Is that the exit? What the fuck is that door? No, there's a door. Have we ever been through these doors? Okay, underground passage. Note to self, when this inevitably fails, check what those doors go to. Alright, let's get started.
What should we do?
Are we really going to be okay? What are you afraid of? Of course it's gonna be okay, right?
Actually,
You seem anxious too, Himiko. Huh, there's no need to worry. Of course it's gonna be a little dangerous, but
Don't worry about it.
we've got all these ultimates here. If we all work together, everything will be alright. Those words. Yeah, we can finally fulfill Kaede's wish. Shit. What the hell was Kaede's voice? God, she died so long ago. Okay. Well, this is Shuichi's flashback, so I'll read this in Shuichi's voice, because I don't remember what Kaede's voice was anymore. So let's all work hard to escape this place together. And once we get out of here and make it to the outside world, why don't we all stay friends?
That's right.
Yes, we made a promise together. See,
right.
I do different voices for all of the characters. Kind of. And, you know, this being like the 4th game in the series, I have damn near ran out of voices. I promise to work together to get out of here and become friends. Now is the time to fulfill that promise. I'll cheer for you guys.
I told you.
Okay. You don't need to do it, too. Nope, not even close. That's right. That's exactly right. To keep the promise I made to Kaede, I will never give up. I can't give up.
All right.
No matter what, let's keep our promise to Kaede. Shuichi husband. Let's keep our promise so we can mourn our fallen friends. You know, I'm kind of a Kaido fan myself.
I mean,
We don't have time to talk. Let's go.
Well,
All we can do is move forward. We won't know if this hammer as Kokichi's trap was a real thing until we use it.
yeah.
If one who made these hammers was really Mio, and if we really work, then that's also the power of an ultimate. I don't know what help a cosplayer can be, but I want to fulfill my promise to Kaede.
All right.
That's why I've decided I'm ready to move forward. Got a little Maki in your voice there at the end.
Hey, Shuichi.
Leave the cheering to me. Now's the time to finally pull magic pom-poms out of my mouth. I would like to. I want to see that. Please do that. Please do that. I've come this far. I've no choice but to believe. With the hammer that Miu invented, I know we can do it. I have to believe. I feel like I should save this game right now. This can only go wrong. I kept repeating that to myself as I stepped into the tunnel. Do I actually have to win? Oh god, I have to actually win.
damn it.
Oh, I forgot.
For me.
Oh, you can just break it. Oh my god, you can just break it.
Leave it to me, everyone.
Oh my god, I literally forgot. You playing Danganronpa, Despair Girls? Oh, we already played it. We already beat it. We played them in order, actually.
I miscalculated.
Let's go.
So I have to still get by that fucking cage, don't I? Fuck.
Leave it to me.
Alright, hang on. Nope.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, I guess you will.
Couldn't do it.
Okay. That fucking cage, man.
All right.
Does the game want me? There wasn't even an acknowledgement that we failed. Do I have to actually beat this with this goddamn hammer? Alright. Let's do it, I guess. Oh god, do I actually have to beat this? Oh god, I don't want to have to beat this. Alright, I forget what the strategy for this is.
This is it for me.
Let's go.
Well, it worked. I'll take it. Shuichi's expendable. Hey! This is the furthest we've ever made it. Hey! It's so much easier when they just give me platforms. And well... Shit.
To me, everyone.
Shit. Shit. I'm just gonna run for it. Okay, 2 lives. We can do it. Oh my god, it actually worked. Oh my god, did we do it? Oh my god, we did it. Finally, we made our way out of the tunnel. It was so long we thought there was no end. But there was an end indeed. And in the end, there was... Wait, doesn't Kokichi have the key? If he wanted to escape, why did we use the hammers to escape? Why didn't he just let us use the key to escape? Is this the exit?
That's right.
Seems like it. Look there.
Oh my!
It's a door. On the other side of that door. Yeah, it's probably the outside world. We did it! We can finally escape! Kokichi read. Don't get your hopes up. We need to know if this is actually the outside world.
Sorry.
You're right. We don't know what the outside world looks like now. It's fine. Monokuma was probably just lying to us. You know, I've actually found a surprising amount of people coming into stream saying that they don't like Kokichi. The skies over this academy are normal, so the meteorites are probably gone. Everything's fine out there. Anyway, let's open that door. We'll have plenty of time for talk afterward. I wonder how popular his character is. That looks similar to the electric barrier in front of the XL hangar. Unless we disable that, we won't be able to open that door.
Right.
Let's look around. Or you could try putting in the XL code. Since you claimed to have memorized it, Kibo. What am I even hitting? Literally nothing. Cool. Awesome.
Well,
Even though we have come this far, Monokuma hasn't appeared yet. How strange. He thought we couldn't get through the underground passage, so he wasn't worried. But now he's probably freaking out, but his face is all
You're right.
blue. If so, then he wouldn't be Monokuma anymore. He'd be a blueberry.
can't be.
Or maybe Kokichi is distracting him.
That's wrong.
There's no way Kokichi would do that. I can't believe he'd do that either. But the hammers were just like he said, so maybe. I can't help but wonder why. It is odd that Monokuma didn't try to interfere with us at all. If Miyu made these things a while ago, we should have teamed up then.
Yes.
Yeah, if we had done that back then, Gonta would have been with us. Kokichi said Miyu was too scared of betrayal to cooperate with us. Her fear of death made her more willing to kill us than defy this killing game. That punk brainwashed by the killing game. Well, there was still... Nope, not even close. Well, there was still 2 XLs then, and we weren't as rebellious as we are now. Maybe it was unavoidable. The voice is coming in and out. We managed to make it this far because of Miyu's electro hammer. Kokichi was actually telling us the truth about them. I'm pretty surprised, actually.
That's right.
Just when you think he's all lies, he suddenly tells the truth, and he is a very inscrutable person. I cannot read tonight.
Okay.
We gotta find some way to get past this barrier.
You think so?
That reminds me.
This place seems less like a building and more like the inside of a spaceship or a submarine in some anime or sci-fi movie. I have to take down the electric barrier to open the door.
Could it be?
This is a control panel for the barrier. If it's like the one in the XL hangar, I should be able to disable the barrier with a passcode. A password? Does anyone know it? Huh, we don't need that.
Yeah.
If it's electronic, we just gotta destroy it with these hammers. It seems like this lock is controlled electronically, so we can use the electrono hammer to open it.
All right.
Alright, let's destroy this control panel with the hammers and open the big dumb gate. Then everything will be over. We can say goodbye to this academy and this killing game.
That's true.
Finally, this death game is going to end.
Yeah.
Yes, at least we can return to our normal lives. Normal lives. Beyond this door is our normal, peaceful, boring lives. We'll be able to go home to those normal lives. To the secret of the outside world. Couldn't be that awful, right?
Let's go.
Let's go. It's finally time to graduate from this Academy of Lies. With that, Kaido swung the electro hammer and smashed it down onto the control panel. Clock disabled. Wait, that was the green text. But that's usually used for tutorials. Is the tutorial a robot voice created by the game itself? Yay, the door's unlocked! Now we just gotta open up this gate. Let's all work together. Yes, we can do it. Finally we can get out. We all ran to the door with our own hands, with our own strength. We opened that door. Our door to the future. A future of hope and despair. Turns out they're actually on the sun and they just instantly die. What is this about what I expected? What's going on? What is this? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. The door is now locked. Barely conscious, we heard a sound in our heads. What? What happened? Congrats! You finished the killing game. Kokichi? Are you okay? Get it together. It wouldn't be funny if you died here, you know?
See?
Your lives are very precious to humanity. What? Humanity? Well then, the fun starts now. It's finally time to reveal everything. I shook my head, dizzy. Saw this series of tweets last night where two people were talking about SMT and Persona, and one of them posted this video. Okay. The ground spun under me, but I managed to get to my feet. And at the same time... What was that just now? What's going on? The other side of that door was... Where even are we? The video is so amazing I can't explain it. You just gotta see it. Alright. Check it out. Let me just mute the background audio. Pardon me. Something went wrong. Try again. Wait, hang on. I love the Persona series, but I hate the Persona fan base. Persona 1 and 2 duology are the best in the spin-off series. It sucks these two and all other SMT games are looked down on because of the lack of romance options and anime shit. Someone who's only played Persona 5, I'd like to say that SMT is shit and my opinion is right and games are only fun when you can do homework. This Twitter video is so quiet, I literally can't hear it. Oh, I'm muted on Twitter. Okay. So what's hilarious about that is I'm pretty sure that wasn't intended to be an SMT video. I think it just coincidentally works perfectly. What in the world is going on? Good morning, everyone. How are you guys feeling? Terrible? Of course you guys are, because you know the truth of the outside world. The truth of the outside world? You saw it, right? The outside world you guys so desperately long for doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Nope. I can nail that accent. Game is muted. Fuck, you're right, it is, because I muted the fucking desktop audio. Ah. At least I know. Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lines, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay? Gotcha. I believe you completely. Because I imagine it would be more fun if you stopped lying.
Okay.
Everything began when that despair came falling from the sky.
There was no way to avoid the numerous amount of meteorites raining down on Earth. The leaders of every nation realized that we could not escape the end of the world.
So I know this is all bullshit, but part of me wants to believe that Junko found the way to cause meteors to rain out of the sky. Or, like, Monica did it. Hold on, the end of the world? What are you talking about? Jeez, you better not interrupt me again, or I'm not gonna tell you anything, got it? But... Kibo, we should listen to what he has to say. Continuing on where we left off...
The leaders of every nation wanted to prevent the extinction of the human race. So they decided to implement a plan. The Gopher Project.
Yeah.
A plan to place talented humans in a spaceship in order to help them escape the world's end.
Okay.
So that they may find another planet where they can preserve humankind.
Okay.
The Gopher Project wasn't implemented to save the human race.
Sure.
But rather to salvage the human race.
I don't understand the difference.
16 young and talented high schoolers were chosen for the Gopher Project.
Okay.
These Adams and Eves of the New World were known as the ultimate students.
I like the idea. Okay, let's take a second to dissect this. I like the idea that in some reality, can chaos-loving bath alcohol boy be the next person? You know what? I'd be interested to see what they do with that. But let's take a second and appreciate what Kokichi is telling us. The implication is that someone thought it would be a good idea, that this would be believable, to take these 16 people and put them on a fucking rocket so that they could redeem the, like, so that they could salvage humanity. These 16 people. These are the ones that were chosen. First off, one of them is a misanthropist. One of them is misandrist, I mean. One of them is a fucking retard. One of them is dying of some horrifying disease. And one of them is a goddamn robot. And one of them apparently gets off on people suffering. What the fuck was their plan? I mean, ignoring that it takes around over 500 people to successfully breed a new, to have enough genetic diversity to save a species. These 16 people? They're, really, you didn't even need to set up a killing game. You send these 16 people into a fucking rocket ship. They're just gonna start killing themselves. Was the implication that Kurumi and Kaede could somehow keep this from falling apart?
But the 16 students refused to partake in this plan. Well, it's obvious why they wouldn't.
Who thought Hitler Jr. was gonna read? Yeah, I mean, if you took out Tenko, Kaido, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi, and you replace them with, I don't know, Starbucks baristas, maybe they could hold it together. but, like, there's some really broken pieces of this puzzle.
Surviving alone? Family and friends left behind to die? That's just hell right there. So then, the 16 students decided to flee from the project. They erased their memories to forget their ultimate talents. To become...
Whoops. But it was around that time a certain cult organization rose in power.
Those who believed in the end of days were convinced humans deserved the meteorite's wrath. When they discovered the Gopher Project, they plotted to sabotage the plan.
Ugh.
That's when the ultimate hunt began.
Yeah, so this meteorite thing is actually pretty incompatible with Danganronpa lore up to this point.
The ultimate hunt affected all society. Those influenced by it searched for the 16 students. As a countermeasure, the organization responsible for the Gopher Project spread misinformation claiming that all 16 students had died. That was our memory of the funeral. With this, they were able to quell the ultimate hunt, shelter the 16 students.
Why the hell did we remember the funeral if we were... Did we attend our own funeral? Who would have thought that was a good idea?
And carry out the Gopher Project. The Ark's launch succeeded, despite the meteorites and the destruction of Earth.
I think that spaceship is a Star Trek reference. It looks like a lot like the
The
Enterprise.
16 ultimate students were sent off into space as humanity's last survivors.
Danganronpa 4. See, the aliens wanted to test the power of human hope and talent, but it turns out we were the worst group to put together, a bunch of untalented assholes. That guy right there is just a bad movie critic who likes coffee.
How exciting!
And that arc is the true identity of this academy. Yusuke went to his own funeral. Yusuke? Yusuke. Yusuke. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes, you're right. Yeah, but he was a ghost. What?
The Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles is actually a gigantic spaceship colony.
Sure. Why not?
But how?
No, that doesn't make any sense. No. No, that's stupid and impossible. Because here's how we know that's stupid and impossible. We just opened a fucking door out of the spaceship. Like, that door is supposed to be the outside world, right? So if we were on a spaceship colony, what? Okay, there's a lot of things wrong with that. One, if we're on a spaceship colony so that we can, like, try and repopulate humanity, we wouldn't have sent the robot. Just throwing that out there right now. We wouldn't have sent the fucking robot, period. Two, that door that we just opened would not open to the outside unbreathable wasteland. That would be Earth, because we're in a spaceship. Unless the spaceship is... Well, I guess if the spaceship is docked on Earth, it could open, but we didn't see some sort of, like, spaceport or hangar. We just saw a bunch of broken city. So that doesn't make any sense. Yo, Arsik, much love. Gonna lurk. You boys tired? Wanted to stop by and say hi. Hi, Arsik. Have a great night. Imagine if the Acrylic and Empire found this place. You know, I don't know what that is. I feel like you went with the Star Trek reference, but you got me, because you went to Star Trek. But, yeah, so we open that door, and there's just apocalypse outside? That doesn't make any sense. We definitely can't be in space. An alien empire I made up. Oh, okay. We definitely wouldn't have brought the robot. It does not, and what's more, the inside of the spaceship had a bunch of overgrown grass and tree roots we had to cut down. It does not make sense. What are you saying?
What?
You really think I'll believe that? I don't. Well, hold on, the story isn't done yet. Good, because you got a lot of explaining. Don't you think it's strange? Why do you think the killing game happened on the Ark, humanity's last hope? Actually, the organization behind the Gopher Project made one terrible oversight. They brought the alien. The alien. They brought the robot. Welcome, strange creatures. You are currently in Krillikan territory, so state your purpose or you will be Krillikan property. A horrible person hiding among the 16 chosen to be the last survivors of the human race. What?
How exciting!
It was the leader of the cult organization trying to crush the Gopher Project. And they hid among the last survivors of the human race and prepared a robot on this ship.
Yeah.
Yup, that robot is Monokuma. That robot is Kibo. Gotcha.
See?
Originally, the 16 chosen students were placed into a state of cold sleep, and we were only supposed to wake up once the ship found a suitable planet. But Monokuma manipulated the Ark and brought it back to the ruined Earth. Okay, that explains that. And although the 16 students were supposed to wake up on a different planet, they rose from their sleep, and they're now here.
Hold up.
But if we return to Earth, that means...
What you guys just saw, that's Earth now.
I mean, it's a cool image, I guess. Kokichi tries lying and intimidating the 9-foot-tall alien, gets vaporized.
What did you say?
That's Earth after a few hundred years, while we were in cold sleep.
Oh, okay, we were asleep for 100 years.
An Earth destroyed by meteorites, without oxygen or living creatures. An Earth without any cities, or any people you knew. That is the truth of the outside world. Which means...
There's no place for you bastards to go home to. That's why it's pointless to go outside. That looks like Tokyo at SMT4. I mean, look, the Earth is destroyed in every Danganronpa. It's fine. The outside world doesn't exist anymore.
What?
Doesn't exist. The Earth and humans have died out ages ago, except for the last 16 survivors of humanity. Joke's on you, Kokichi. You're still counting Kibo as a member of humanity. Well, last 7 survivors of humanity. That's a lie. That's definitely a lie. I already told you I wouldn't lie anymore. I'm tired of lying, you know?
So that means...
Anyway, I gotta confess. You know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me! Okay, I don't believe that, Kokichi. I don't believe that. Shut the fuck up. Now I know you're bullshitting me. Huh?
Anyway...
Which means the mastermind who snuck Monokuma onto the Ark is... me!
But how?
Kokichi, you're the mastermind. I didn't want to crush the Gopher Project. I wanted to ruin it in the worst way possible. So I came up with a plan.
Let's have more fun.
What could possibly be worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other? What? You...
It's a lie!
It's a lie. It's gotta be a lie. No, I'm with you, Himiko. Yeah, no, this is bullshit. Oh, you want me to lie now? But you guys always told me not to do that. I'll show you the irrefutable evidence that I am the mastermind. Kokichi took what looked to be a remote control out of his pocket and fiddled with it. A minute later...
Exosols? What's going on? I thought only the monocubs could control the exosols.
That actually kind of proves nothing.
Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school.
Yeah, no, I'm still not buying it.
As long as I have the master remote control, all exosols move on my command.
You could have gotten that from that room only you can access. Or had Miyu make it.
Then...
So, you really are the mastermind?
Don't tell me.
You were always suspicious from the start, but for you to be the mastermind...
Oh, man.
You look like you don't believe me, Shuichi! I'm so disappointed in you. I even gave you such a huge hint, but you didn't get it.
How boring.
I was waiting with so much anticipation to see when you guys would figure it out.
What is it?
Hint, you left that message for us?
Maybe.
For this? Whatever. I can't read anymore. But I guess that precious hint went to waste, all because you bastards trusted each other. Huh? I told you, you guys should have doubted each other more. You guys could have realized I was the mastermind earlier, and there could have been less victims. Actually, Kaede had the right idea to try and kill the mastermind at the start. Too bad, though. If she'd only killed me, then the killing game would have ended. What do you mean? The truth to the killing game? Well, this is the truth to the killing. God, what is wrong with me tonight? I cannot read. It is a bad game to lose the ability to read to. This is the truth to the killing game. Well, this turned out to be not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity, you know? Kokichi, I don't buy this.
Damn it.
Are you saying it's the truth? We were just being led around by you this whole time?
Mad?
Oh, you mad? So what are you gonna do about it? Shut up. Of course I'm mad.
Always messing around.
Don't think you've won just because you've got the XLs on your side. Because we've got the Electro Hammers.
What?
What's happening?
Wow.
Oh, typical Kaido. I guess things are going your way. Lucky for me, you ran out of juice. The Electro Hammer. That moment, his Electro Hammer powered down, and not just Kaido's. Every Electro Hammer powered down at once.
Well, you know.
I told you, didn't I? The problem is that it runs out of battery pretty quickly.
But
that lasted longer than I calculated, so I was actually starting to get a bit nervous. Did you calculate that too?
my bad.
Sorry, Kaido. Your tiny brain is just too different from mine.
Please don't.
Don't glare at me like that. Punching me won't solve anything either, you know? You can't resurrect the dead, and you can't turn Earth back to normal. Right?
Always messing around.
Even if that's the case.
Don't screw around.
I can't get over it if I don't punch you.
Kaito!
Kaido, wait. He beat your ass last time. Have Maki do it. I tried to stop Kaito before he ran off, but I couldn't grab him in time.
Ah!
Jeez, your stupidity can't be cured unless you feel a little bit of pain first. Stop. But Maki's scream was in vain. Before our very eyes, Kaito charged at the XL, and was smacked down. He hung limply from the XL's hand like a rag doll.
Kaito!
Okay, so since we can pretty easily say that this fucking line of bullshit that Kokichi's feeding us isn't trustworthy, what if he'd actually killed Kaito here? Like, Kaido's pretty fragile right now. If Kaito had died and this went to a fucking class trial, Kokichi'd have gotten fucking blitzed out of existence.
Don't worry, he's not dead. But now you know, right? There's no use defying me, the mastermind.
You really love saying you're the mastermind.
These exosols were originally machines to protect us. They were built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now I think it's hilarious how much they've become a threat to you guys.
So if they were designed to protect us, why do you have a remote to control them? Like, how do you have a remote to control them? The Danganronpa formula. Chapter 1, you think one person did it, but psych. Chapter 2, actually changes. Chapter 3, multiple deaths. Chapter 4, actually changes each game. Chapter 5, some stupid bullshit with twist. Chapter 6, long and drawn out try. Give Kaito. Maki?
Give it back.
Give Kaito back. Not your accent, but you know what? We could say this is your really pissed off accent. Her eyes screaming murder, Maki glared at Kokichi and moved toward him. No, Maki, even if you...
I'm gonna die.
Let go. Do you want to die? Maki,
It's no use.
I won't let go. Even if you kill me, I can't let go. Please, Maki.
Shuichi,
Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity, they're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. Ending? The only downside to this is now we don't know if Maki can take out an Exisal. If this is the ending, then what are we supposed to do now? I'm like, how am I supposed to power scale Danganronpa if no one's fighting in this game? If the world is destroyed and we're the last human beings left, what are we supposed to do from now on? How about doing anything you want? Eh?
Well, you know.
I know I started this whole thing, but I'm bored now, so sorry about that, guys. That's why I wanted to reveal the truth. I wanted to see utter despair on your faces. Yuppers, I'm totally satisfied now, so you guys are free to do whatever you want.
Wait.
Oh, is he trying to convince them to stop killing each other by telling them that the mystery is over? Kokichi's real talent is making his complexion. It's impressive. I do assume that it's artistic license and he's not actually doing that, but if he's actually doing that, that is very impressive. Yeah, if he's trying, maybe he's trying to get them to not kill each other anymore. This is such a weird, situation we're in. Hold on, you were the one that started all of this. That's so irresponsible. You guys can commit suicide together or kill each other, or you can change your mind and stay here. You're welcome to do that too.
Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen. It is the Gopher Project's arc. It's supposed to be humanity's last hope. Oh, but did you guys know? The sky on the other side of the barrier isn't real. That's just one of the arc's functions. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship. So that means...
So anyway, the killing game is over. Now you can do whatever you please.
Huh?
I don't know what to do.
You bastard.
What do you plan to do with Kaito?
Ah,
Oh, I just want him to chill out for a bit.
hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble.
This can only end, doing this can only end in, maybe he's trying to get them to let their guard down so he can kill someone in secret. Because he's painting a huge target on his back now. Now everyone's going to want to kill him. Which might have been his point. Maybe his goal is to, get the game going, but not get the game going. But he's trying to convince them not to, because some of them are going to probably default to not doing anything.
They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences.
I don't understand his motivation, is what I'm saying.
If it's
It
just him,
seems counterintuitive to his motives.
but if he gets all of you involved, then that's totally a hassle. Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around. So that means...
Anyway, Shuichi, can I have the XL's hanger alarm remote back?
Huh?
What?
See?
I was thinking that'd be a perfect place to keep Kaido
Stop
in.
it.
Don't give it to him, Shuichi.
Shuichi!
Hand it over, Shuichi.
Bastard.
Don't give it to him.
Well, you know.
You know what'll happen if you don't hand it over, right?
This school is mine! I am the king! I, Kokichi Oma, am the mastermind and king of the ultimate academy for gifted juveniles!
Hello, everyone. So my name is Jay, and I'm a representative of the Chrysilian Empire Traffic Committee, and I'm here to inform you that you need to move your ship within the next 3 days, or you'll be...
Yes! This world is mine!
That reminds me of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where they blow up Earth to make way for, a highway.
Sorry.
Sorry, Maki. I couldn't meet Maki's eyes. I gave Kokichi what he wanted. thanks. Yeah, so that kind of just confirms that he has a remote. Kokichi's, because then he should, because if he's the mastermind, he should know the 59-digit password to the fucking hangar. Kokichi's evil yet innocent smile stayed on his face as he took the key. And then he simply left. He solved the entire mystery for us and left. He definitely didn't. He left us there with the truth of our despair. I don't understand why, though. Smoogie, are you okay? She got a 1,000-yard stare. It's no use talking to her right now.
Which means...
The Ultimate Academy is a spaceship, and we're the 16 survivors of humanity.
Unfortunately...
This killing game we've been playing. Why pit the remnants of humanity against each other for a world that no longer exists? And the mastermind who engineered all this and is forcing us to participate is Kokichi. I can't. My mind feels like it's about to short circuit. Me too.
Are you okay?
Himiko, are you okay? Am I okay? How could I be okay? The outside world, everything's destroyed. Everyone's dead. Everyone at school, everyone in my neighborhood, they're all dead. Calm down, Himiko. What am I supposed to do now? There's no point in living anymore. Maki? Go, Ed.
Okay.
I know.
But...
I just don't have the strength. I can't fight back. I can't do it. The whole truth was revealed. The conclusion. This is the end. There is no outside world. We're the only humans left alive. Trying to get outside was pointless, and we played the killing game for it. It was all meaningless. That's the conclusion. Nonsense. So what did all the others die for then? So this is the despair that Gonta felt. So much despair you want to die. It really is just like that. If it's like this, it would have been better if I died a lot earlier. Then it's all over now. That's true. This is the end of everything. Our story ends here. There will be no more death, no more killing game. It's all pointless. The truth is, we all should have died a long time ago. I want them to roll credits, roll credits, roll credits, roll credits. You fucking cowards! Should have rolled credits. Oh, it would have been so much better. Oh, I would have rolled credits right there. Oh, I would have rolled credits. Okay, yeah, see, we're only at, we're at an hour already. No big deal. I don't remember how I got back to my room. But before I knew it, I felt my body in the bed, numb. I didn't want to sleep. I just wanted to run away from the despair. but the sleep came anyway. Did you know that when you talk to someone on a cell phone, you're not hearing their real voice? Their voice is converted to synthetic sound while you're both communicating. By breaking down their voice into various waveform patterns, the phone reassembles those patterns to recreate the characteristics of the speaker's voice. This reduces the amount of voice data that needs to be sent to make the call possible. Also, you know how shaved ice has flavored syrups such as strawberry, melon, and lemon? They're all the same flavor. The only difference is the aroma and the food coloring dye. Do you think these facts are lies? Do you deny that these facts are lies? Hoo-hoo. What would the world be like if all lies were denied outright? I bet it would be a very lonesome world. Lies are what make the world go round. Monokuma must not be here anymore. There's no point to the morning announcements now. So it's really over. There's no point to this killing game anymore. Because there's no reason to go outside. There's no reason to keep living. There's no reason to live. 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 This is an epilogue. All that's left is to take up time. What a boring story. There's nothing I can do anymore. I wonder what everyone else is doing. We just fucking lay in bed all day? Yeah. I wonder what Kaido is doing.
Okay.
That's right. I wonder if Kaido is okay. Is he? It's no use. My mind isn't working, and my body... If you're searching for the meaning of life, you're already doing it wrong. Oh, hey, he's fighting the Monokuma from Despair Girls. Your life doesn't need a meaning, it just needs a purpose. In other words, you just need something to live for. You can live for spending time with loved ones, or chasing dreams. You can even live for eating delicious food, or playing games. Most people can get by as long as they have something to live for. If you say Danganronpa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. Foo-hoo-hoo. It's been a real pleasure doing business with you. It's like the months in fucking Twilight that are just written as words. It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up, or I might not ever get up again. I don't care. If I just kill my...
Huh?
Dude, you didn't eat at all yesterday. Get the fuck out your room. What? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell. Somewhat surprised that I even managed to get out of bed, I went to the door. Who could it be? On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it and... Kokichi, get the hell up out of your room and go eat breakfast. You look terrible. Maki?
Hey.
Wow, they actually changed his fucking sprite and fucked up his hair a little bit. Go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. I'll be in the dining hall as everyone is.
Huh?
Everyone?
Okay.
I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Maki spoke curtly and left. Everyone is waiting in the dining hall. I guess I should go. I hurried and took a hot shower and left my room. Everyone was in the dining hall besides Kokichi and Kaido. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible. Really? Even I look terrible? Well, your face always looks like that. What are we talking about? We're discussing how we want to die, right? What? I want to go without suffering. Maki, can you do something about that? Sure, but before that, take a look at this. Is that a flashback light? Don't stop me, I just want to die. Tenko probably wouldn't be mad if I chose to die in this situation. I legitimately feel like Tenko would be mad, actually. Tenko strikes me as someone that could have fucking tanked through this. The flashback light, but now that we've learned everything, there's no point to it. Even in such a dire situation, robophobia still persists. Hey, we actually brushed our hair. Maki, why do you have that? It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning.
Huh?
It was just sitting here? Kokichi probably put it there.
Well then.
To confirm the truth, perhaps. If we use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story. So we're supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth Kokichi told us? We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves.
Hey.
Do you want to die comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first.
Huh?
What? Why do we have to do that?
Because.
It's the only thing we can do right now. If we're going to die, then we might as well do anything we can. We will have no regrets that way.
That's right.
And even if it is dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left.
Well.
So let's do what we can. Oh, well, okay. Things won't end up any worse than they already are. So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep?
It's decided.
Then it's decided. Kibo, Shuichi, are you fine with that? Yes, very well then.
Okay.
Yeah. And thus it was decided, fairly painlessly. A flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway.
Hey.
Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Maki switched on the flashback light, and at that moment, we saw evidence that proved everything Kokichi said was bullshit. The world flipped upside down, turned inside out. That's it. I remember. Everything is connected, and we'd forgotten. We had forgotten that everything is connected. It all started at that academy, a government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects, Hope's Peak Academy. And the event that tore that school apart changed the world. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world, humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of the terrible violence, and that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. The killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. Trapped by the ultimate despair, forced into a killing game. But after Junko Enoshima died, the case was closed and the world began to slowly recover. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, the Despair Boys, weren't done sowing chaos. The Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war between hope and despair grew more and more extreme. The fight raged on, but came to a sudden end. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered. It was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. A countless number of meteorites fell upon the world carrying an unknown virus. It's we have fucking space virus. You know what? I believe it. I believe space virus. Space viruses I can believe. Emboldened by the overwhelming despair, the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation." The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair and quickly lost influence. But then, Makoto Naegi, together with the former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gopher Project at Hope's Peak Academy. Only genius can overcome nature, and only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must escape this earth to become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. That's weird. That's suspicious. I was with you until we got to the point where Makoto Naegi was like, only hope for humanity? Space. Doesn't sound like him. Does not sound like him. With those principles, the Gopher Project began, and 16 Hope's Peak students were selected. We were those 16 students. That's it. We weren't all attending different high schools. We were all attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. Why do you have different uniforms on, then? You know what? It's fucking Hope's Peak. I don't think they gave a shit. We were the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt. And the new Hope's Peak was like the last, in that it accepted applications for talented students and cultivated ultimate talents. Hope's Peak Academy was a large school, so we were all in separate classes. But we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher Project because... No, we weren't selected. We were the only ones left. The mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. The entire world was on the brink of extinction. Okay, shooting people into space makes more sense then. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. But we just happened to be immune to the virus. That was the reason why we were chosen for the Gopher Project. Well, no, hang on, though. Because if we were immune to the virus, why did they shoot us into space? That doesn't make sense. Because we're immune to the virus, we can't catch the fucking alien virus, so shooting us into space wouldn't make any goddamn sense. We could have stayed on the fucking planet where there was already infrastructure and not had to deal with any of this. It seems shooting us into space makes a lot less sense. That world, this world, it's all connected. Danganronpa 4 be like, man, all this so familiar. You were in a situation like this before, Junichi? No, it was like this game Danganronpa. Same dialogue and everything. Well, how'd it end? I don't know, some fucker swiped my bad before I got to chapter 6. I beat his ass, but I ended up here and called the ultimate streamer. Don't even have Twitch. It's like Highlander. If you beat the shit out of an ultimate, you gain their talent. Everyone, did you all remember?
Yes.
Imagine the fucking ultimate Highlander. Yes, I can vividly recall everything now. Yes. Why? How could we forget something so important? We were students of Hope's Peak Academy. We were symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity. Except for one person. I meant to write bag, not bad. No, you got your bad swiped. I gotcha. Kokichi Oma, the mastermind behind this killing game. His organization's real identity.
remnants of despair.
Are you trying to tell me that Kokichi is a despair boy? I don't know about that.
That's right. The cult organization out to destroy the Gopher Project. If Kokichi is the leader, that means he controls the remnants of despair.
No. Cause we know Kokichi is not the leader of the remnants of despair, because the Despair Boys are the leader of the remnants of despair, and the leader of the Despair Boys is Hajime, and there is zero fucking chance that Kokichi goddamn Oma managed to overthrow Hajime. No, he did not do that. Hajime would have shot him because he was bored. Yeah, Hajime would. What the fuck could Kokichi possibly? Hajime probably has ultimate truth scene or some bullshit. There's zero fucking way Kokichi could have taken Hajime out. Zero fucking chance. Hajime could have given like the ultimate motivational speech, and if Kokichi tried to kill Hajime could have just easily killed him, no problem. And that's assuming Kokichi would have lived long enough to get to Hajime. He wouldn't have. He would have been instantly taken out by the rest of the Despair Boys. But even if he could make it to Hajime would just fucking kill him. And if Kokichi tried to do it more peacefully by just, like, bringing people into his philosophy, Hajime would have just given, like, the ultimate motivational speech and instantly stole all of Kokichi's fucking followers. Zero fucking chance. Zero fucking chance Kokichi deposed fucking Hajime.
Out of all of us, he is the closest to the ultimate despair.
He's not even close to the ultimate despair. The closest character to being the ultimate despair in the series that isn't Junko is Nagato. It's so obvious. A killing game like this could only be done by by the remnants of despair. If Nagato was not allowed full membership in Despair Boys, no way in hell Kokichi would have been allowed anywhere near lower tiers. he's like a pledgeling that just joined, and he's trying to get to the fucking top. He's like, look, if I kill the Gopher Project, they'll have to promote me to full Despair Boy status.
Just like Junko and Oshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
Which means that this killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair. A killing game that mires hope in dark despair.
Got a minute?
Wait a minute. Hold on. If this was such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it? That's also something the remnants of despair would do. They admire Junko and Oshima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us to despair, but he got both of that plan.
Jeez.
You act like Junko was a fucking lunatic. She knew what she was doing. Wanting to feel that despair of your plan being ruined, that's the ultimate despair for you. Hajime could have said, we have a cute princess gang lieutenant to boss you around. All of Kokishi's followers gone instantly.
Hey!
What's wrong, Maki? Nothing. I'm just not convinced. It's probably fine, though. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Are you sure? We finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything. Even if we got out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. There's no hope left for us.
Everyone!
We just need to become that hope. Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
If I must.
If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. Didn't you want to die like 5 seconds ago? I don't know how this new information has suddenly convinced you of anything else. After all, we're students of Hope Speak Academy, aren't we? That's his motivation. He went to a different school than he thought he did, so now he has to be hopeful. We're all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair. If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing. I regret to say this, but the game is kind of spiraling downward as far as narrative goes, and I really hope it pulls out of this fucking death spiral. It was so good for the first 4 chapters. Fortfenasin. That's what my inner voice is telling me. That no matter what, I cannot abandon hope. I cannot give up. Yup, that's what's urging me to do. So I will not despair. Even if it's only a little, I will move forward with hope.
Okay.
Kibo.
Listen closely.
Right now, there is no use in thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not. Hajime, hey guys, Kokichi might be a fanboy of this gang from years ago, so we can beat this. Yeah, it's like our situation isn't changed at all. I don't understand why Kibo suddenly 180s his fucking personality. Right now, there's no use in thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not, because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That's what I believe hope is. Yes, what hope is, I see. Yeah, you're right. We're students of the New Hope Speak Academy, rebuilt as a symbol of hope.
Yeah.
We all went to the same school. Suddenly, everything about our situation is changed, and we can suddenly do it. If we, the students of Hope's Peak, give up, the world really will be plunged into despair.
You're right.
I got it. In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm going to live until the end and never give up. We won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world. But making the impossible possible is what magic is all about. It's a pain, but it'll be worth it. I'll live for 100 million more years. You guys, you're right. Let's do it.
Alright.
Let's fight together against despair because we all went to the same school. Can we? Okay, I'm gonna make a bold claim. We can do it because we all went to the same school is as stupid as Persona 2's fire-based amnesia. Like, this is as dumb as fire-based amnesia. This makes no sense.
Yes.
As long as we stand together without giving in to despair, we will find a new hope. It might actually be stupider, because at least with fire-based amnesia, there's an implication that Nerlithotep was behind it. We all stood in unison. We each have felt the power of hope coursing through us, driving our bodies. The hope born... The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots deep down. It was supporting each and every one of us. Yeah, motivation is rushing through my entire body. This is the power of hope. With a laugh like that, you sound less like a mage and more like a wicked witch. Kokichi may have left the flashback light to make us give up, but his plan failed completely because we went to the same school. It's true. It does seem as though Kokichi's plan went wrong somewhere. The only person who can give us flashback lights is Kokichi.
Hey!
That's not even true! What the fuck is happening? 211 is gonna be Shuichi confronting Kokichi in a nutshell.
Following is a
God damn it. Which one is it? 1211, okay. That is a bizarrely accurate pull to what is currently happening. So what's our plan now? What are we gonna do about Kokichi? We gotta stop you-know-who, the remnant of despair, or this despair will never end.
Okay.
We have to save Kaito, too.
You're right.
Yes, of course.
You're right.
He's so stupidly positive, he's just the kind of guy we need at a time like this. With Kaito by our side, by our side encouraging us, then even if we are the only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. What if we hit Kaito with the flashback light and he finds out that he is also from the same school as us, and instead of being filled with hope like everyone else, he 180s and now he's depressed. Yeah, that's exactly right. I knew that even in a situation like this, he'd think of something. The problem is, where are Kokichi and Kaito?
It's okay.
They are in the XL hangar. Both of them? Kokichi did say that Kaito would be trapped in there, but... By chance, I happened to see Kokichi leaving the hangar last night at nighttime yesterday.
What?
By chance? Really?
Right.
I bet the truth is you were worried about Kaito and were watching the hangar all day. Looks like that was the case. It's not like I was worried about Kaito or anything. I just had nothing else to do with the depression and, you know. Also, I'm used to watching Nazars, so it wasn't any trouble. More importantly for assassins to watch their target and think of ways to kill them.
Stop it.
Stop. We were getting all mushy, but you had to make it all bloody instead.
100%.
We know they're in the XL hangar, but how do we get them out? Someone claims to have memorized the 59-digit password, Kibo. The hangar has an alarm system that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Kokichi has the alarm remote key to shut off the alarm system. There's also an electric barrier, right? You need to do something about that too. Yes, but even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm too. So many problems right from the start. What should we do? It'll be fine. I know how to stop the alarm system and the electric barrier. Does she have an idea?
Okay.
If we don't stop Kokichi, a remnant of despair, then this despair will never end. But something like that would be a cinch for my magic. It's overflowing with hope. And after you've undone the alarm system and the electric barrier, leave it to me. How did I forget I was a student of Hope's Peak Academy? I suspect Kokichi was very deliberate about erasing our memories, because we've gained newfound power now that we remember Hope's Peak Academy.
You're right.
Kokichi was afraid of us awakening the power of hope. Yeah, let's do it, Shuichi. Let's rescue Kaito and stop Kokichi.
Kokichi.
I will not let Kokichi's despair win in the end. As students of Hope's Peak Academy, we must unite and fight back against despair. What do you got, Maki? Roll. How do you plan to get past the alarm system and barrier?
Okay.
Let me guess for the early work. Junko area is superior to the shitty tattoos and peppers area. It was so much cooler before the despair weed. Straight edge. That's it. It's canon. Kokichi straight edge. With the electro hammer. What the hell was that accent? Robot French girl. If you hit the control panel with it, it should disable the electric barrier. We did the same to the electric lock on the exit of the outside world. But it won't work the same way on the alarm system, will it? The alarm will go off before we can even get close enough to use the electro hammer.
That's true.
Then we'll use this. Is that... It's not exactly a bomb, though. Even if it is, it's called an electro bomb. Kokichi won't be having a class at spare juice. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with the electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities, too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Why do you have that, Maki? There were only 3 and I thought Kokichi had them. I stole it from his pocket. During that time. As expected, your kleptomania and terrifying glare are both first class. She's not fond of that. That terrifying glare was a joke, so can you stop glaring at me so terrifyingly? Nice work, Maki. We can use that electro bomb to get inside the hangar. Not only that, it'll disable all communication.
Okay.
That should include the remote control Kokichi uses for the XLs.
100%.
If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it should affect the entire hangar. Then Kokichi will be as good as butt naked. All he'll do is be able to hold his crotch and run.
No.
Yeah, but he might still be able to control an XL from inside. Butt naked? No, I'm pretty sure he'll be clothed.
See.
Then we should bring the electro hammers as a precaution against the XLs. Remember how in SAO, a guy killed his wife because she played the fucking MMO the way it was intended? No? When was that? Oh, was that like a bunch of side characters? Relan in season 1. Yeah, I do not remember. Dang, I just left mine sitting around without charging it. Sorry, but I did too. It takes 24 hours to charge an electro hammer, so we'll have to wait till tomorrow morning. We're going to wait until tomorrow morning? What about the hangar? We don't really have a choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible. Maki, I know you don't want to wait a single minute more than necessary, but we shouldn't try this until tomorrow when everyone is ready.
That's true.
Fine, that's what we'll do then. This time, we'll definitely kill him. Kill?
Wait!
No, Maki, you can't. Even if he's a remnant to spare, that's the most memorable part of the episode. I can't tell you anything else about it. I guess I don't remember this fucking episode. But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. For that reason, I will kill him.
No.
Not even getting close to your fucking accent. But you can't.
Right.
I understand how you feel, Maki, but we'd feel bad after we killed him.
Don't.
I don't think Maki would feel bad after I'm pretty sure she'd be okay with it. I'm pretty sure Maki's killed a lot of people she's felt bad about. I'm pretty sure if she killed Kokichi, she'd be like, he's okay. I've killed worse people. I once killed the Pope's niece. It would be no different than killing game that has caused so much suffering. Yeah, that's the sort of thing the Remnant of Despair or Kira would do. But Kaido said that killing is wrong, remember? So we can't. I just want to kill him so bad. That's the look she has right now. I remember it was him being like, she changed. She wasn't the same because she took an active role in Quest. So I had to do it. And I was like, wait, what? Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Yes.
Okay.
Fine, if everyone else thinks that way, then I'll listen to you guys and I won't kill him. But if it seems like anything dangerous is going to happen, then I'll definitely kill him. Wow, Maki's actually reliable.
No.
No, she's dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than a heated maki roll. If a maki roll gets too heated, you could burn your tongue. I'd like to burn my tongue. Did you see those eyes? They were like a predator looking at its prey.
Well,
You may have deserved that, Himiko. But it's true that this is quite unexpected. I didn't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. And it's thanks to Maki. While we were sedentary, feeling sorry for ourselves, she was planning. I suppose it might also be thanks to Kaido. But because of Kaido, we was worried about her. She promised to work hard to do her best. Of course, if I pointed that out, she'd ask me if I wanted to die again. What are you looking at?
sorry.
Sorry.
Hey,
Let's do our best, since the three of us can train together again.
Okay.
Yeah, right. We finalized our plan to get into the XL hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we would wait for the electro hammers to recharge and finish preparations. We split up, focused and determined. Please tell me you actually ate fucking breakfast.
All right.
First, we need to charge the electro hammer. But I shouldn't just stand around waiting. I need to make up for lost time. There has to be something I can do. Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity, they're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. No, that's not true. There has to be something I can do. Right, I should scout the area. It'd be a good idea to check out the scene before we execute the plan. And I'm worried about Kaido. He's hurt, and he's sick. I'm sure he doesn't want me to worry about him, but I have to.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi, we must rescue Kaido no matter what. If we were to defeat despair and find a new hope for ourselves, I'm certain we'll need him by our side. Kokichi, the true ending is Hajime reviving Chiki's hairpin and returning to the mortal world. Yes, absolutely. And retaking the remnants of despair. Because apparently Kokichi ended up with them, and look, Hajime is not down with that shit. I guarantee you. Yeah, you're right. It's all thanks to Kaido that we're all working together again.
Right.
Let's save Kaido and stop Kokichi together. This is the beginning of our new hope. Shout out to New Hope, the best Star Wars movie. Yeah, I've got so much motivation now. I can't wait till the electro hammer tree charges. Calm down, Himiko. If you expend all your energy now, you won't have any when you really need it. Yeah, I see. That's true too. But who would have imagined that we're the last hope of humanity and this was a spaceship?
wanna.
That's not right. Are we really gonna throw away the whole magic theme just like that? I'm with you on that. Yo, Brokey1, thanks for the follow. What's up? Hello. There was a magic theme in the first place? Man, this game was more fun before the annoying prude Kokichi burned all the despair weed and made us wear lame suits. I miss old Hajime. I just need a shot of despair juice. It's been so long. How you doing, Brokey? Did you come out of your room because you couldn't calm down?
Okay.
Yeah. I was the same. I couldn't stay still. I remember this game. It's beautiful. Yeah, man, fun with it so far. This morning I barely had the willpower to get out of bed. It's all thanks to Maki. I can hardly believe it. This is my first playthrough. Maki, who was so tsundere in the beginning, is now the one pulling us along. But it's probably because of Kaito's influence. Huh? Why do you think that? Huh? Why? You can tell just by looking. Maki's interested in Kaito. Otherwise, she wouldn't be watching the hangar the whole time like she is.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose it's true. Are you shocked? Were you guys in some reverse love triangle situation? No, it's not anything like that at all. Yeah, it is. Wow, I didn't mean to shock you like that. I just meant to mock you about Maki. I wonder, when we were at Hope's Peak Academy, did we have fun and tease each other like this?
Okay.
Well, we were in different classes, but I'm sure we had friends like that. Even if we can't go back into that time, there's still hope left in the world. I'm going to keep living with confidence till the end. That's my vow, as one of the last students of the same school as the rest of you. Oh, gosh. Alright. I feel like I missed Maki, but she might be inside of the building. So how you doing, Brokey? How's your night morning going? So, Zach, what's the power scaling on Sakura, Muguro, Nagato, Tenko, Maki, Hajime, Emperor, Solji of the Krillican Empire? Whew. The problem with Tenko and Maki is we don't know how powerful they are. And the problem with Sakura and Hajime is we don't know how they scale off of each other. I would say number 1, Hajime. And that's unclear because of how powerful Emperor Solj of the Krillican Empire is and how powerful Sakura is. And there's no canonical fight between the three of them. But I would put Hajime at number 1 just because he has so many ultimate talents. And then I feel like if Sakura was capable of defeating Emperor Solj of the Krillican Empire, the Krillican Empire wouldn't have managed to take over. So I'm going to go with Emperor Solj of the Krillican Empire at number 2. Then we're going to go Sakura because that's just easy. And then who's our remaining? Mukuro, Nagato, Tenko, Maki, and Hajime. Next up is Mukuro, because what we have to keep in mind about Mukuro is she can, like, effortlessly defeat Peko Pekoyama, who we know is, like, multiple times stronger than Monokuma. So I would definitely go with Mukuro. And after that, I would go with Nagato. Because Nagato's luck allows him to just completely devastate areas around him. But I don't think Nagato's luck would let him overcome Mukuro, and we can basically guarantee it wouldn't let him overcome Sakura, Hajime, or Emperor Solj of the Krillican Empire. I mean, that would be nuts. Afterward, it's an easy Maki. Maki is probably the strongest character in Danganronpa V3. But it's really hard to scale her against characters like Mukuro and Nagato. So I'm just gonna lowball her and say she's probably under Nagato, and then I'm gonna put Tenko in the back. We do know that Tenko is a good fighter, even if she doesn't actually know Aikido, but she's not Maki. Gonta. Maki made Gonta back the fuck down. Like, she just told him to fucking scram, and he did. And even further to that point, we know that Kurumi also made him scram And granted, they didn't physically fight, and we know that Ryoma actually outmaneuvered Gonta in just a straight-up contest. Like, he tried to go at Ryoma confirmed, and Ryoma managed to juke him. Kurumi did take out Ryoma. But it was a backstab, and it was implied that Ryoma let it happen. So I would, if we were scaling those three, I would actually put, those four. I would put Ryoma over Kurumi. And Kurumi is like a lesser version of Hajime. Like, she has basically every talent, but not nearly to the same level as Hajime. So I would definitely put her in the Gonta range. I bet if Gonta went for it, he could probably take her down, but the problem with Gonta is he hasn't actually demonstrated that great of fighting capabilities. And yeah, I would, I mean, like, Maki's like an easy one, though. Like, Maki's an easy number one, though, because her movement is described as being imperceptible, and Ryoma's movement is described as being imperceptible, but in stages, because he has to activate his Shikuchi technique. But Maki just moves that as a base speed when she actually tries for it. So I think it's pretty easy to say Maki is easily the strongest, and then I would go Ryoma, and then this is a gut feeling one. There's no definitive answer between Gonta and Kurumi, but I would say Gonta edges Kurumi out slightly, followed by Kurumi, and then I would go Tenko, and then does it matter once we get past Tenko? It's probably like Kokichi or Kaito. Like, it's one of those two. I don't think it matters past that point. I think once we get to Tenko, we can acknowledge that these characters are not the actual fighters of the game. Hajime is like Taskmaster. He sees Kurumi vacuum and he goes, oh, I could do that too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Kurumi's like a mini Hajime. Like, she seems to have basically every talent as well, but not to the same broken Hajime level. So yeah, but again, the problem is, the easiest way to scale combat ability in Danganronpa is to have someone fight Monokuma, and no one has fought Monokuma in this game. So I'll be able to amend this list a lot easier once we see someone fight a Monokuma. If we see someone fight a Monokuma. If I keep going, I should reach the hangar. If Kokichi's in the hangar, there's a good chance the XLs are patrolling nearby. I should be careful. If we get through this entire game without a single Monokuma fight, though, it is not going to be possible to create a good list on this one. Huh? Monokuma? This is the first time I've seen him in a while. Are XLs protecting him? Here's why you don't fuck with Hajime. But why now? Why all four of them? Kokichi is controlling them, right? So why would he do that? Well, doesn't that make the list be like Sakura over Toko? Shudders at disgust. Komaru? Well, no, because Komaru beats Toko. So, like, in a fight. So, in a weird situation, Komaru is actually, canonically, one of the strongest Danganronpa characters. Although, Toko lets her. That one's debatable. It's at least that is strongly implied by Nagato. That's if you believe Nagato. It is implied, but even in that case, they're still relatively close. You can make an argument either way on that. I'll say that. I would trust Nagato with your life. Oh, I wouldn't. Monokuma is easily the strangest fucker in the series, and Hajime was the mastermind of DR2, and then Monokuma and DR2 had a giant machine gun. Hajime gave Monokuma a machine gun. Well, he had a machine gun in Danganronpa 1 as well, but it proved completely ineffective on Sakura. That's why you don't fuck with Hajime. Wait, if the XLs are here... Also, worth noting that the assassin trainer of Sakura is actually even stronger than her, as long as his heart doesn't give out, I think is his problem. I think he has heart problems. So as for like a brief period of time, he's actually even stronger than her. And again, there's no definitive answer between Hajime versus Sakura, because the situation never came up. They aren't guarding the hangar. This is my chance. I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. Hajime does realize he has to sneak back, right? The alarm is enabled. The electric barrier is up too. I can't get close to the shutter. And I only saw 4 XLs. I don't know where the other one is. Perhaps inside the hangar? Hopefully I can find a good spot to survey the scene. If I remember correctly, there's a bathroom. Also, sorry, welcome, Sorian. If I remember correctly, there's a bathroom with a small window there. Is there? Okay. I did not remember that fucking window. There's a bathroom. The bathroom window? What? Wait a minute. This motherfucker was like, there's a bathroom with a small window there, if I remember correctly. And then he walk over to the fucking window and was like, the bathroom has a small window? Shuichi, you fucking dumb, man. What happened to you? You were so smart at the beginning. Actual footage of old Hajime. He decided to be old because, of course, he has the ultimate anti-aging cream also. Actually, he is the ultimate pharmacist. Huh. Well, anyway, can I see inside from there? I peeked into the small window, and I saw a silhouette on the other side. It's Kokichi taking a shit.
What are you doing here?
He likes the old man gang bosses thing. Who's doing it for him? He can just reverse his aging whenever he wants, probably. I mean, he can apparently bring people back from brain death. Why not? What are you doing here? Kaido.
Don't shout, stupid. Kokichi will hear us.
Oh, I don't need to read this.
Is he close by?
No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. It'll be bad news if he sees you here. He's got the exosols with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so what are you doing here?
What am I doing?
He managed to break
Something
into
new, of
Kokichi's
course.
despair juice stash.
What? By yourself?
No, I'm just scouting the place. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you.
All of you?
It was Maki's idea. Honestly, I had given up. We had all given up. But not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back. It's because she believes in you, Kaito. She knows that you would never give up, no matter how bad things got.
Yeah, of course. I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Even if the world has ended and humanity has gone extinct, I can't give up.
Well,
It'd be a crappy
we're
story. if the
critically
hero gave up so easily.
endangered. There's like 6 of us
That's right,
left.
Kaito.
Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. I just don't want to hear him. I just want to hear him say, "Don't worry, it'll be okay."
I'm happy you guys want to save me, but stay safe, okay? Getting close to an exisal is dangerous, even if you've got an electro hammer.
Got it.
And of those 6, only 2 are girls. 1 probably not of age. Saving humanity might be tough. Well, Himiko and Maki are probably roughly the same age. Yeah, and Tsumugi.
By the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously.
Who, me? Yeah, of course. It's nothing. Anyway, Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat.
Okay, sure.
It's because she's so plain.
And hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta.
Shuichi, I leave the rest to you.
What?
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone. Especially Maki Roll. She can be reckless sometimes.
Yeah.
You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it.
Himiko has the sprite of Hajime possessing her. You know, magic, right?
Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out.
You're right. I'm sorry. We need to throw out all of the Danganronpa power scaling and acknowledge that Kimiko is a very clear number 1 because of magic. Rely on your friends. That's it. That's what I've been neglecting.
So I'm leaving the rest to you for now. You got it, Shuichi?
Kaito, thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
I understand.
All right, now get going before Kokichi comes back.
You're right. See you tomorrow, Kaito.
After leaving Kaito with a smile, I returned to my room. There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into the right mindset for the final battle, while I was meditating on it. It became nighttime before I knew it. We go at dawn. I won't hesitate anymore. Kaito has taught me.
All right.
I have to do it, to live, to find a reason to live. I will fight. I beat up a sexy cosplayer and no one notices because I'm playing Tsubuki, probably. I spent that night with that thought nestled deep into my heart. Don't panic, just stay calm and listen. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma Theater segment, it's already too late. You kids might not know, but to a 100% cotton mascot like me, hope is, well, the thought of seeing young people brimming with hope, killing each other just to survive, watching their hope fade away, there's nothing more despair-inducing than that. With my dear students carrying humanity's hope, betraying, deceiving, and killing each other, it makes me oh so sad. And oh how I long to see everyone's despairing faces soaked in blood and tears. I've gone and done it. After that empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of my bed. Alright, here we go. First to the dining hall. I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room. In the band of Monokuma was a doll with a speaker stepped into it, and that's how the examiner would speak to them. Who was the killer in the original? Was it still Junko? Oh no, it changed. That's right. Never mind. Yeah, we're all here.
Everyone.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Of course, my electro hammer is all recharged. At that moment, I realized One of us didn't have their electro hammer. Maki, where's your electro hammer?
No.
It was either going to be a character, not a part of the cast, or it changed. I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with.
Okay.
This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best. Then we're off.
Hey!
Before that, there's something I want to say. I scouted out the hangar yesterday. You scouted out the hangar?
Okay.
Yes, I discovered that Kaido was trapped in the hangar's bathroom.
See?
The bathroom, I see. That is certainly the best place to lock someone up.
If I remember correctly,
And I also saw Monokuma by the hangar, being protected by 4 XLs.
is that alright?
So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted. I saw that too. What? You saw that? Were you at the hangar too,
Yes.
Kibo? Yes. I thought maybe I could go get through to Kokichi before we carry out our plan. See, Maki's weak. Even Sumugos can handle a hammer, but Maki the Ultimate Assassin? Fuck no. No, she said she doesn't want to use a weapon she's not familiar with. Not that she can't. Besides, if we're comparing weapon proficiencies, Maki is claimed to be proficient in every weapon in the entire Ultimate Assassin lab. So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own?
Well,
I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go?
as I thought.
Shouldn't an assassin be able to kill with everything without needing 2 weeks of training? No. Of course not. It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. What? What did you witness?
Well,
We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I saw that's relevant to our plan.
for now,
Shuichi saw 4 XLs that appeared to be guarding Monokuma. Well, I saw one of them enter the hangar. If anything, Maki's backstory confirmed to her that you shouldn't go in half-cocked, swinging fucking weapon you don't know how to use. Bet Maki doesn't even have eagle vision. You know what? Caught her. Now I want a John Wick's course of how to kill using your child school accessories.
No.
Just one?
Yes.
Yes, the green XL.
If I remember correctly,
The green one. I'm sure I saw that one guarding Monokuma. I made sure to stay out of sight while I watched. See, here's the thing. We don't know how strong a fucking XL is. We just know it's stronger than Monokuma, but no one's fought an XL either. We just ran from them in the beginning of the game. If we were to base them off of the design, I imagine they'd be relatively similar to the weapons used by the children in Ultra Despair Girls, but who knows? I made sure to stay out of sight while I watched. Neither the alarm system nor the electric barrier reacted to the XL's presence. Does that mean the alarm system and the electric barrier don't work on the XLs?
that's right.
Considering it's where the XLs are stored, that would appear to be a safe assumption. Anyway, there are 2 XLs in the hangar. We should be more careful. We only have one chance.
Okay.
Since this is our only electro bomb, we can't afford to miss.
you're right.
That's exactly right. Well then, we're off for real this time. Everyone, we must end this killing game once and for all, no matter what. Energized and motivated, the group rushed out of the dining hall one after the other. Alright, here I go. Wait, where the fuck am I going? Danganronpa formula, whenever the characters get all pumped up about ending it, they find a corpse. I think when we get into the hangar, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I've been holding it for an uncomfortable amount of time at this point. Everyone must have gone to the hangar already. I shouldn't be late. Huh? Monokuma's not here. He should have been protected by the XLs. And the XLs... they don't look like they're going to move. What's going on? And there are only 3 of them. There should be 2 more in the hangar. Just like Kibo said, we should consider ourselves lucky that there's only 2. If all 5 of them are here, it'd be impossible to execute the plan. Alright, let's keep moving.
Well then.
Everyone is here. Let's get started right away. I'm ready.
Are you okay?
Maki, are you ready with the electro bomb?
Hey,
Who do you think you're talking to? It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags for a bit after you push the switch. Not Maki. Grenades lag when you pull the... Once we roll this to the front of the shutter, it should disable the alarm system.
that's obvious.
This won't fail. The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards and lasts for 2 hours. Whoops.
All right.
If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we'll stand a chance against the XLs. Let's stop Kokichi before he gets into the XL. Be ready for the worst. We might have to use the electro hammers. Also, it is probably worth noting that the electro hammers stand a chance of also getting broken by the electro bomb, and you would absolutely shut down Kibo. So maybe, probably, back the fuck away from this door. If he gets into that XL, I'll stop him with this hammer. Yeah, you're right.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Maki? We're all ready to start, you know?
True.
Yeah, alright. Meanwhile, Maki's like, yes, stop him with the hammer. That was my plan. I see no downside with Kibo being shut down. You know what? Fair point. Let's do this. Not what you said, but whatever. Maki triggered the... Nope. Maki triggered the electro bomb, then rolled it in front of the shutter. And then, we all got caught in the blast and our hammers broke, because we were super smart.
100%.
The alarm system is disabled. Now we can approach the
Shuichi.
control panel. Shuichi, will you do the honors? Alright, leave it to me.
Got a minute?
What are you waiting for? Hurry up and hit the panel with the electro hammer.
Hey!
Don't be slow. If you're young, you need to move quickly.
Wait,
Shuichi, hurry. We need to disable the barrier before we can go inside.
Hurry!
Hurry, Shuichi. Guys, I can't help but feel we could have just thrown the grenade in a position to have disabled both of them simultaneously. Hurry, hit the panel.
All right.
Alright, if I hit the control panel with this, I swung the electro hammer and I suddenly noticed. Huh? The control panel was covered in marks as if damaged by something sharp.
What are you trying to pull?
Shuichi, what are you doing? Hurry up. Did Maki try and get open the fucking shutter by slicing it with a goddamn knife?
Okay.
Sorry, I got it. No time to think now. I aimed my swing at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could.
oh my!
Ugh. The electric barrier turned off. Let's go. We all ran to the shutter at once. We won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. You'd better be ready. This is it.
All right.
The remnants of despair end here and now. After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, electro hammers in hand. To end this. To end this killing game. To end this despair. The press cannot crush a living organism, which means that the press would have had to have crushed the corpse. What did I say? Yes, I knew that was going to happen, but it's not wrong. A body has kind of been found. I don't know.
A body has been discovered.
We didn't find a corpse, just some blood. A body's been found. I guess?
Everyone, please gather at the Exisol hangar. The killing game just keeps going and going. The despair's not over yet.
What is this? What's going on?
Chaos and madness. Confusion and turmoil. I couldn't stay calm. I couldn't keep it in. It was too much despair. What? Is that blood? But the discovery announcement. Does that mean that someone's in that press? Who? The only ones in the hangar were Kokichi and Kaido. It must be one of that. I mean, that does stand. Yes, that stands to reason that it's clearly one of them. Oh! What if they're both dead? What if it was a murder-suicide? Oh shit! What if it was a murder-suicide? And like, what if like, I'm trying to fucking think about how this could have happened. What if they slammed shut the press, they had the corpse in there, and then one of them like quickly killed themselves on the press, or like Kaido like vomited blood everywhere and then got squished after he died. I don't know. Game 1, Case 5 would like to have a word with you. It must be Kyoko. I mean, that was a completely different situation, though. Unless they planted a fucking body again. But it wouldn't make sense for them to plant a body. Like, the reason they planted the body with Kyoko was because Kyoko was like 5 seconds away from figuring out who the goddamn criminal was. In this case, no one was this close. Like, we weren't anywhere near figuring out the fucking master finest of this one. The only ones in the hangar were Kokichi and Kaido. It must be one of them. What? Either Kokichi or Kaido is dead? Oh, look. What if Hajime's fully possessed Himiko and said, "Sorry, kid, I'm taking back what's mine," and killed them both? She's ghost. Oh, shit, I didn't think about Hajime using his ultimate ghost powers. Those clothes. They're Kaido's.
What did you say?
Then the one in the hydraulic press is... No, it's not possible. Looks like you have a lot of twists and turns to sort out during the class trial. That's what the killing game is all about, after all.
Now then.
And so I will now pass out the Monokuma file. Don't say you're getting bored of this, because things are about to get interesting.
Now then.
I hope you pour your heart and soul into this investigation too. Ultimate Jutsu Master. Hold on, we have to investigate, so the killing game is going to continue? The killing game will continue. If the killing game is continuing and Monokuma is still moving, then...
That's right.
It means the mastermind, Kokichi, is still alive. Okay, well, I still don't buy that, so...
Was that...
If Kokichi is still alive, then that means the dead one over there is... Kaido.
That's wrong.
No, that's not possible. There has to be some mistake. Whoops. There's no way Kaido could die. It has to be a lie. I made a run for the body when... Golden down. Maki's hand stopped me. Calm down. How can you say that, Maki? Kaido is... I've seen so much death already. Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore.
Wait!
It doesn't bother you? What are you talking about? More importantly, where's Kokichi?
Why?
That's right, I don't see him anywhere. He should be somewhere in this hangar. He ran away. We need to catch him immediately. He's obviously the culprit. Let's split up and look for him. Leave no stone unturned. No matter how good at hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away this... No. Wait. We can't leave yet.
Okay.
We don't know for certain if that dead body is Kaido. We haven't explored all of the possibilities yet.
What?
If it's not Kaido, then who is dead there? Are you saying it's Kokichi? Then why is the killing game still continuing? Maki. Maki, you can't possibly have bought Kokichi's bullshit.
Why?
If Kaito is alive, why... If Kaito is a... Come on, get it together. And if Kaito is alive, why hasn't he shown himself yet? Are you saying he's hiding because he's the culprit? Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead.
That's impossible.
Okay, you're in denial. I don't think Kaito could have killed Kokichi in the first place. He was wounded, remember?
Actually,
And his opponent, the mastermind of the killing game, could control the exiles at will. He could control him at will with a fucking remote that if Kaido just, like, strangles him from behind or something, he wouldn't have even been able to use. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
No.
With strangling. I don't know. I'm saying it's possible. And even if it is Kokichi that was killed, that doesn't mean that Kaido is the culprit. It heavily implies it, Shuichi.
But how?
So does that mean the culprit is one of us?
stop it!
Wait, that's impossible.
Right.
No matter how shocking Kaido's death is, saying we're suspects is going too far. I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests Kaido is dead. But I just can't believe that. Or perhaps I don't want to believe it. I can't believe Kaido is dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here, with our own hands, and reveal that truth in the trial. So you want to continue the killing game? A class trial will be had either way. We should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair, but we have to find the truth. It all starts there. You're an impressive detective through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. Some kind of super truth. That's right, I have to do this. To keep my promise to
I
Kaido.
understand.
You're right, if the class trial is going to happen anyway, then we should investigate. But we already know the answer. We can't die here. We decided to live for hope, because we all went to the same school.
But
My main concern is how Kokichi will react if we accuse him of being the culprit. He just plays dumb and runs away. There's nothing we can do.
But
No, I don't think so. Junko and Oshima cherished the killing game rules. She did, but she's the only one that did. I don't think we can fucking judge people on the standards that fucking Junko had. And even she fudged shit at the end. Like 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. I wonder who played the straightest game, actually. Probably round 3. So far, I'd say round 3 played that well. No, because fucking round 3 has Monokuma conspiring with someone. Nah, they all fucking cheated. Fuck it. I think we just have to acknowledge everyone has cheated. So if the remnants of despair worshipped her, I don't think they'd ignore those.
Then
Then it would be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the class trial. That's true. I understand the others, but why Maki? You, dude! Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily? Then let's review the Monokuma file. Is that okay with you, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah, literally my idea. Interesting. No victim displayed. The body was discovered in the XL hangar. The victim was crushed by hydraulic press and unidentified. It just says the victim was crushed by the hydraulic press. It doesn't say they were killed by it. That's it. That doesn't tell us anything. The identity of the victim is unknown. It doesn't even tell us that much.
I don't care.
It literally doesn't tell us anything our eyeballs can't tell us. It doesn't matter. We already know who the victim and the culprit are.
It's decided.
The culprit who killed Kaito is definitely Kokichi.
No.
Wait, Maki, it's still too early to decide that. It's true the evidence points to Kokichi being alive, but Kaito told me, don't worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax. I want to believe in the promise that Kaito made. I want you to believe in that with me.
Stop it.
I refuse to investigate with you. Huh? What? Why?
You don't know?
You're not calm at the moment. Right now, you're acting like Kaito back in Gonta's class trial. No, he's definitely the calmest of all of you. It was like this at that time too, wasn't it? You can't fight despair with just belief. It's not that simple. Maki turned her back to me, even though I was completely right about the whole fucking Gonta thing, and left. Maki. There's something about the air in here that's making me feel off. I don't know if the electro bomb is to blame or if I'm malfunctioning somehow, but I'm starting to feel somewhat sick. I don't feel weird at all. It's gotta be because of the electro bomb. Kibo's an electric appliance after all. Don't call me an appliance. I'm telling you, appliances should go rest outside. Really, I'm fine, but I suppose I'll go investigate outside for now. Kibo left the hangar, swaying side to side a bit. And then I think I'll start investigating too. Okay, I was gonna say it's possible that Maki stole a second grenade, but then why would she have cut up the security console? Yeah, so I don't think Maki could have gotten into this room. Will you be okay by yourself? I could go with you if you want.
No.
You don't have to worry. I'll be fine by myself. If the body's like that, then we don't have to worry about anyone messing with it. It's just fucking blood. So it'll be fine for us to investigate by ourselves. Yumiko left in a hurry.
Could it be?
I wonder if Himiko suspects. Suspects who? Everyone. Because if there's fewer of us, there's fewer people who could be the culprit, right? Of course it's obviously Kokichi, but like you said, there could be another possibility. Maybe that's what she's thinking. I did suggest that possibility. Culprit might not be Kokichi or Kaito, but a third party. Anyone could be the culprit. I don't know about that.
Seems like...
I don't think we have any evidence to support that someone actually managed to get into this fucking room. We were united towards hope before all this, but now we're split up.
Could it be?
Could it be that's why Kokichi killed Kaito?
Huh?
To disrupt our harmony? Because if not, then what reason would he have to kill Kaito? Maybe that's what this class trial is going to be for, too. The reason Kokichi going to hold this class trial might be to separate us. To separate us. In the end, we were all gathered around Kaito. He was the one keeping us together. That's why he killed Kaito. Then we're completely caught in his trap. This is all part of Kokichi's plan to separate us. This is exactly what he wanted. We're split up. I can't get anyone to cooperate with the investigation. And I don't have much information to go on. You literally have no information. That Monokuma file is fucking useless. The Monokuma file has been somehow... No, it hasn't. No, it has not. The Monokuma file told you that an unknown victim was crushed by a hydraulic press. You can fucking look at the hydraulic press and be like, oh, hey, look, an unknown person crushed by a hydraulic press.
But
No point standing around complaining. I just have to do it. Time to start. To solve this mystery and find the truth behind it, I'm going to begin the investigation. And with that, we are going to save. I'll start here. Alright, I'm going to inspect every single piece of evidence here. We are going to save, and I'm going to take a little bit of bathroom break. We're still going to go. I still want to get us up to the class trial. We'll see how this one goes. I'm expecting it to be a swish flick, because all we really have to do is identify the body, and we pretty much got someone dead to rights. Unless we find evidence to support that someone managed to successfully enter this fucking room, it has to be Kokichi or fucking Kaido. Alright. Okay, I am back. Now, upon thinking about it a little bit, I will say that it is possible, although a lot less likely, that obviously Kokichi and Kaido were suspects number 1 and 2. Easy peasy on that one. But it is possible that Maki could have done it. She could be suspect number 3. And hear me out here. We know that the hydraulic press can't come down on a living organism, but as has been established multiple times throughout the series, a dead body is an object, not a living organism. So it could crush a corpse, no problem. The Monokuma file states that the victim was crushed, but it doesn't say they were crushed to death. So we know that Maki saw Kokichi outside at night. So it's possible that when she saw him leave to try and go to the dining hall at night, she fucking ambushed him, murdered his ass, then took the gate, switch, used that to get inside of the hangar, and then crushed his body in a hydraulic press. That does bring up the question, why are there knife wounds on the terminal, which could technically have been put there by anyone, but let's be honest, it was put there by fucking Maki. I think Maki's the only one with a knife anyway, so I think it had to have, but anyone could go to her, anyone could go to the assassin lab and get a knife. So it could have been put there by anyone, so it could have been put there by someone else, or it could have been put there by Maki earlier, and then she's like, well, this didn't fucking work, and then she staked out the area and killed Kokichi and threw him in a fucking hydraulic press. It would definitely take more work for that to have occurred than the other situations, but we know that once you're inside of here, you can get out of here pretty easily, and if Kokichi's dead, you can just toggle the switch off. But if Kokichi's alive, he already had the switch, so locking the hangar back up wouldn't be an issue. So Kaido and Kokichi are still suspects number 1 and 2, but we will acknowledge that Maki is a possibility. We gotta keep an open mind in case they throw a fucking curveball at us. The Monokuma file this time barely has any information at all. It has literally no information that we can't use our eyes to see.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't be much use to us. It's so useless, he probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. That's accurate, yes. It says nothing.
Nice.
It's fine, it's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of release and peace of mind. Wow, he popped out. What an attention hog. Of course I want attention, I'm a mascot for crying out loud. Yet I've appeared fewer times than plain Jane Tsumugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know? Advertising? What advertising? No. Ignore it, just focus on the investigation. Yeah. What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaido's death. No, god damn it. No, that's not it. I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me, I'll give you afro hair with my magic. That sounds awesome. Please do it. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? Ooh, no, it wasn't fucking Himiko. Himiko literally couldn't hurt a fly. Unless they pull some fucking Pecco shit out of their ass. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaido's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... Why is there blood on the side of the sleeve like that? I don't want to do it, but I have to raise the press to inspect the body. Yo, what the fuck is with that blood trail? Oh, wait, maybe someone was killed in the bathroom and then dragged to the press. About time we had a trial where Himiko's the prime suspect. I think that is literally... I don't think I've ever suspected Himiko at any point. What is this, a blood stain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press. A swipe pattern, as if dragged. It looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. This blood stain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. So the murder could have happened in the bathroom. Which was where Kaido was staying. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electronic barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. Yeah, but she gets blamed for half the trial and some. There's an X-cell right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. Here's another shitty low-tier Despair Boys meme. Huh? The hatch is open? How strange. Only the Monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch. Only the Monocubs can open the hatch? Normally the Monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the XLs. Normally being the key word. But because of the electro hammer thingy, the electric lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? Nope. No one asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked about it, would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. An electronic lock on the hatch only the Monocubs can disable. Which must mean only the Monocubs can control the XLs. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the XL. I'm not sure how that's relevant, but that's good to know, I guess. Shuichi found an old photo within the file. That's fucking great. Looks like the car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning XLs. Doesn't look like it's been used in a while, and I don't see any clues. I have the clean version if you... It's great. It's fucking great. The red XL is completely still.
Shuichi.
Shuichi, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart. No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without Monocubs or Kokichi. It's just a pile of scrap then.
Hey!
Don't scare me like that.
My magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic. Yeah, you probably should do that. But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, you could move it any time by remote. Why didn't you say so sooner? That is, if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the XLs. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? Alright, so we know that he had the electro hammer, so he probably popped the cap on one of those bitches and then like controlled it via remote with like a robot or some bullshit. That's my guess on how he did it. Looks like a machine used to paint XLs. Kinda smells kinda like paint thinner. Looks the same as before, probably not related to the case. Alright, let's go to the bathroom. This is the bathroom, now that I think about it. No, I'm locked in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. It is entirely possible that the killer is just hidden in that other XL. Can we address that? Can we address that the killers might be hidden in the other XL? This is the place where Kaido was imprisoned. Like, seriously, with that knowledge about being able to pop that shit, I would immediately hit that fucker with the hammer. Kaido might have left some kind of clue here. No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. What I kind of appreciate about this investigation so far is everyone keeps accusing Shuichi of being hysterical, and in reality, he's just, you know, fucking investigating like always, and it's everyone else who's being hysterical. Small window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. Small window and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here. I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaido would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Yeah, that was kind of what I was figuring. Because that crossbow's suspicious as shit. Let's look at this black case. Shuichi, your pointing here does not make you the heir to despair. Ignore the picture. Ah, this case. Oh, what's that black case over there? As if heading back away from the conversation, Kaido headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Some kind of weapon? This case from before, right? A crossbow. This is one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Okay, so that appearance of that crossbow is actually really, really suspicious. Because why is there a crossbow in this bathroom? There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? There's a small bottle in the corner. That bottle just says the word poison on it. Bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty. I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely, but I can see the word poison. And if it is poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. It might say anti-poison, you don't know. I don't know who brought it to here, but it definitely has something to do with the case. Okay. Here's the current theory. Here's the current theory. But I wanna lift up the hydraulic press before I slam it down. I mean, I guess it's not a slam down, but a puddle of blood in the center of the room and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Alright, I've finished investigating the bathroom. There are more clues than I thought there'd be. And one is particularly concerning. Yeah, the crossbow. Yeah, why is a crossbow in the lab here? And 3 bloody arrows. By the way, they're called bolts. Called bolts, Kokichi. Shuichi. The arrows are definitely for the crossbow. Why are they all 3 bloodied? And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. Whoa! Who moved the XL? There's an XL right in the middle of the hangar. That should open well. The cockpit, I suppose. This is how it looks inside, huh? Small, but big enough for one person. But only the motor cubs can disable the hatch's electrical lock, so only they can control the XLs. But on the other hand, if you can disable the lock, you can control the XL. Oh, was it always there? I thought it was up there. Oh well. These controls move the hydraulic press and go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, so no matter who it is, but I have to do it. I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, pressed the button. Huh, it's not moving. Pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move. Strange, it moved when I pressed it last time. Trial 5 is really dumb. After looking around the press, I found the power cord is cut. Huh. There's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. That can't be a coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. Yeah, probably because it would have been a fucking damning-ass piece of evidence. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. Should take another look at the controllers. There must be a clue here. In addition to the emergency control buttons, there's the control buttons. There's an emergency stop button. Press would have stopped instantly if you'd used this. Well, if the culprit was planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right, the hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried it before. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? Yeah, I think we're done here. We need to investigate? What do we need to investigate? You know, Shuichi, a real detective wouldn't gotten a crowbar or something to see what was under there. Summon a Noni or anything. Maki, can I get you to lift this press? Actually, there's no fucking way you could have gotten this hydraulic press up. I don't want to talk to you. If you keep bugging me, I'll use my explosion magic. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she didn't want to talk to anyone? There isn't enough information in this Monokuma file. We don't know the cause or time of death. The culprit is probably Kokichi, but I'm worried about the class trial. I don't know what else I need to investigate. I did all of this, I think. Oh, bit of clothing. Okay. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kato's sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... No. That hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. Oh, I wonder if that blood on the sleeve is a bolt wound. That's really fucking confusing. How... What? What? If that's a bolt wound, then that means Kaito would have had to have gotten shot with the crossbow. Okay. Well, okay, hang on. Okay, alright. Here's the situation that we're in right now, alright? We know that Maki could have gotten in, and... Okay, but no, because if that's a fucking bolt wound... Okay, hang on. This bit of clothing is really fucking throwing me for a loop all of a sudden. Okay, let's run through this scenario. Let's see if he has anything to say. Maybe that's not a real bolt wound. It looks like the left fabric sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is visible. Were they crushed completely so that only sleeves remains? Or Kokichi played a nice game of whoever pokes his arm with the stick first gets to go to space. What? What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. Hole in the sleeve. What could this be? I suppose that's all the information I could deduce about the hydraulic pass. Can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find some more clues elsewhere. Kaito would do it, wouldn't he? I still need to more investigate. What more do I need to investigate? Okay, so this fucking sleeve thing is actually really interesting. Running through the scenarios here, Maki could have gotten in and then shot... Okay, that's Kaito's jacket. There's no getting around it. Maybe Maki could have gotten in if she... Well, she would have had to kill Kokichi. Actually, we don't know that Kokichi's not also dead and crushed under the fucking hydraulic press. So we can't eliminate the fact that maybe Maki killed both of them with a crossbow. I don't fucking know. So that's possible. It is possible that... Here's what I think is more likely. I think what's more likely is that Maki just passed a fucking crossbow to Kaito through a fucking window. I think that's way more likely. And then that would put the crossbow in Kaito's hands, and he could have shot in Kokichi. And, you know, I thought, you know, that's the fucking end of it. And then he, like, throws his coat over the body and, like, slams the press to fucking be like, oh, I did it. Oh, you'll never fucking know. But, like, the bolt is in his sleeve. Another possibility is, you know, maybe Kaito chose a really poor moment to shit blood everywhere. Actually, there's no evidence that he shit blood everywhere in the bathroom. Although, it's a bathroom. He could have puked in a toilet. So, we'll just let that one go completely. Even though we didn't find any toilet blood evidence. So maybe, like, Kaido had a little problem. Kokichi got the fucking crossbow, went bam, bam, bam. Plugged him full of some holes. Took the bolts out. Why did they take the bolts out? That's even more weird. Why did they remove the bolts in the first place? Why not just crush him with the bolts? Why not crush the murder weapon? That's weird. So that's possible. Another possibility is that Kaido could have actually shot Kokichi to death with the fucking crossbow. Then like maybe he like killed him in two, because I imagine the bolt tips are probably poisoned or some shit. Then like shot his own fucking jacket with a bolt and then threw it under the press as a frame job. I don't know. That sleeve is a weird one. That sleeve is a monkey wrench. Or they could have played a game of poke someone in an arm to go to space. Which just sounds stupid. But the way you said that makes me think that's the answer. I mean, that's more of a fucking... You feel insulted from that? You shouldn't feel insulted. That's more of a comment on the game, if true. And if false, you know, it's just a joke, so... What the fuck does this game want me to investigate? Do I just keep talking to Himiko until she gives me a fucking... Nope. I don't know what the game wants me to click on. Oh, I never realized the fucking UI colors invert when I'm in detective mode. Just keep talking till her she proves her magic. She's repeating dialogue, so I'm gonna doubt that that's the solution. But I also don't know what else to do. The Kaido we got versus the Kaido we should have gotten. What if I talk to Tsumugi again? I don't know what the game wants me to do. Yeah, no, she's just repeating herself too. Am I allowed to leave? I'm not allowed to leave, no matter how badly I want. Maybe something with the press. Nope. No idea. I don't understand what the game wants me to do. I've looked at everything. What does it want from me? I love that picture where it points out all the stuff, and it says his fanny pack contains candy, bullets, and gold star stickers. That shit's great. What am I supposed to click on? What am I supposed to click on? What do you want me to do? What's the fuck? I legitimately don't know what to click on. What the fuck does the game want from me?
That's true.
Okay, maybe the solution is you keep talking to Himiko. I'm gonna go with no. I'm sure you're fucking joking, but why not? Said the same thing 5 times in a row. Did you click on all the parts of the hydraulic press? I only saw hydraulic press in the sleeve. I don't see what other thing I can click on. It just says hydraulic press and bit of clothing. That bloodstain is nothing. Left panel. I already clicked on the operational panel. I should be able to press the button to raise it, but the cord is cut. Without power, you can't move it. I'm certain it was done intentionally. Must be the work of the culprit. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. Emergency stop button, blah, blah, blah. No reason to use it. Safety function, blah, blah, blah. Something was here that everyone forgets, but I forgot the sleeve. You got, yeah, I got the sleeve. I definitely got the sleeve. Maybe there's like a separate thing between the top and bottom of the panel. Can you go back? No. It says that there's still something to investigate. We've checked traces of blood multiple times. What the fuck? No, I've checked the trace of blood like 100 times. I'm sorry, I had to check the trace of blood 3 times for it to acknowledge it? Was that what happened? The blood stain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom. That's all I... Yeah, okay, I had to check it 3 times. There, see? That's proof, right there. That's the fucking bloodstain message. What the literal fuck? Okay, so the game glitched. Is that the first glitch we've ever had in Danganronpa? Like, the first actual glitch? These games usually run pretty smoothly. The alarm system's off, must be affected by the electro bomb. I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some kind of clues or some shit. I don't care. What do you got, Kibo? I mean, you saw Toko. I don't get the joke. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. Sorry to worry you, Shuichi.
Okay.
I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo. Hey, Kibo, before you went to the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to... excuse me. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaido peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said you witnessed a few things. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, this will bust this fucking case wide open. Tell me about the sleeve, Kibo. How did the sleeve happen? What exactly did you see? Yes, since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the XL returning to the hangar. Well, you said the XL could pass through the alarm system and the barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. Before I saw the XL, I saw someone heading towards the hangar. You saw someone? I saw Himiko. Whoa! What?
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
That's fucking Himiko with the black case.
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag?
At that time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi, and since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her. True, it is suspicious. You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time? Now that I think about it, she didn't. She had it coming in, but not leaving. It has to be. The black bag Himiko was carrying. By the way, this is a little off topic, Shuichi, but what is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb, but it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction, such as hay fever. So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it. Kibo, shut up. No one cares about your identity crisis. We're in the middle of a murder investigation. Right, that must be it. So the thing Himiko said was... Hang on. Was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Okay, well, that's interesting. That confirms that Himiko was the one that brought the crossbow and not Maki. Assuming Kibo is to be believed, and I don't know why he wouldn't be. This is a control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it wasn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Wait, how are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you can even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? Interesting. Hangar shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, an alarm would go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb, though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with the electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities, too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. When I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs in total. One stolen by Maki, but what are the other 2? We can't rule out that Maki stole more than 1 electro bomb. Who do you think has the best firearm skills, Maki or Mukuro? Can I split the difference? Well, that's a good question. Overall firearm skills, Mukuro. But I feel like as a solo sniper, Maki might have an edge, but I don't know, and I don't have any evidence to support this. I just imagine, like, you know, she probably gets a lot of kills in with sniper rifles. So she's probably got some pretty good, you know, like, accuracy at a distance. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I know Mukuro is an absurdly good fighter. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's only possible to fit through. Guns are underused at Danganronpa. They are. That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. That's about all I was concerned with the hangar. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab, the crossbow in the bathroom, and the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads. Think Monokuma is the only guy with a gun? No, guns have been used very rarely, but I swear someone else has had a gun before. Oh, Mukuro has a gun. Oh, the only guy with a gun. I feel like there was someone in one of the anime. I swear I remember someone having a gun at one point. I should also inspect the 3 XLs that were protecting Monokuma. Why are they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. I actually feel like they didn't protect him. I feel like he was on lockdown. Hajime shot Nagato. Yeah, but he did that with his finger. There's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. Used for what? But I meant in games. Yeah, no. I feel like some guy in the anime had a... in the games... It's Monokuma, the kids, and Mukuro. But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quick, so if you use it against an XL, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
If I remember correctly...
If the electro hammer power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. It's interesting that he knows that. We know that for certain. But we already figured that he used an electro hammer to take control of the fucking XL, so it doesn't matter. Remember the site I saw yesterday? XL's protecting Monokuma for some... Again, pretty sure they were just trying to keep him contained. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The XLs should have been around him. So why were they protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them. I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi, I ignored Monokuma. Actually, if this is true, and it takes 4 XLs to lock down Monokuma, that means that 4 XLs are the equivalent of 1 Monokuma. Well, actually, it would mean they were greater than 1 Monokuma. So it would mean that it would take mean that it would take multiple XLs to take it to hold a Monokuma. So that would be an interesting metric. Pay attention, listen up, take heed, I say. Monokuma, it's just I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi. Huh? You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into an adult movie section of the video store. But you didn't need to sneak around, because the XLs wouldn't have attacked you. What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak? Because everyone coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone's going there is the same.
Wait!
No, not that. I meant about the XLs not attacking us. Oh, at the time, the XLs were on autopilot and directed to only observe me. Their movements are more limited now that the Monokubs aren't around to pilot them. Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the XLs were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma? Why are you telling me all this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about this. Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it'll be more fair to all the participants. So someone else beside me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information? Okay, that's all I can tell you. By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them. It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex. What? This information about the X cells could be a clue to solving the case. I should remember this. Witness here. I know for certain the XLs are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control, but why are they focusing on Monokuma? What exactly did I witness here? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, yeah, I think they were trying to keep him locked down. I think we gotta address that there's no fucking way that Himiko managed to overpower Kokichi or Kaido. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Yeah, because you got a bunch of them. Alright, everyone here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaido had them. As I expected, there are 2 black bags here, identical to the ones in the hangar. They're cases for crossbows. The crossbows are inside, but disassembled. It looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are 2. When I was here with Kaido before, there were 3 of them. And I'm sure that Kaido didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow and the hangar must have come from here, which means someone must have brought it from the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together a crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless unless Maki taught you. I think I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. I mean, if I'm supposed to take that as evidence, that means that only Kaido could have assembled it. But I don't fully believe that. Ugh. Look at all these guns. Even if they're all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight. Oh yeah, that's right. Her guns are fucking fake, aren't they? I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. I don't want to reread fucking Kaido's voice. I guess we're done in here. Yep, we're done in here. Maki is a very disappointing assassin. Well, I think they just didn't give her a real gun. I think they even mentioned it would be too overpowered for her to have a gun. Only Monokuma gets real guns. Well, I mean, do you blame him? They should have, like, Survivor-like challenges where you have to, like, swim to a certain place in a certain amount of time, and then you get a reward, and then your reward is just, like, a fucking gun. You get a revolver with one shot. Make it fucking count. The bottle of poison in the hangar. I need to confirm that it came from here. I'm not a fan of not knowing what kind of poison it is. Maybe it's anti-poison. Maybe it's super poison. Maybe it's ingestible only poison. Here's files lined up for me to read. Nothing off about them. They don't seem to be related. There are several, but honestly, Kokichi, you should go down to the fucking warehouse, get a padlock, and lock this fucking room. God damn it. There are several bottles of poison lined up. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. Huh? There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. Strike 9 poison. The poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount, although it requires time to circulate, even a small amount of the body will result in certain death. It can be lethal. Can't imagine there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them? Knight's Hate Antidote, Hemlock, Harmlock Antidote, Arsenic Antidote. Oh, so maybe it's Strike 9 Poison Antidote. Haha! These bottles say antidote. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know there were here. According to the label, each bottle is only one dose, and each one only works in a specific poison. I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty different kinds of poison, so it must be true for antidotes. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. This is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are Strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean?
Alright.
Alright, I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaido isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. There's no evidence to suspect either one of them is dead or is not dead. Other than a jacket. Monokuma's still moving around, the killing game hasn't ended, and Kaido's clothes were in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be... No, it's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. Head back to this hangar. Maybe I missed something, and I should check again. Maybe we got the hydraulic press open. My goal, we go in there, we see whose fucking clothes are inside, and then we know who the killer is. Ugh. Can't I teleport? I'm getting tired.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi, can you come with me? Is something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. He shouted quickly and ran to the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? What's going on you? Maki. Why is it so easy for you to believe Kaido is dead? I think she more wants to believe it.
Hey,
Rather than think that he fucking killed Kokichi. Kibo was looking for you, hurry, get to the bathroom. I'm not gonna ask what you're doing with the robot in the bathroom. What is on Himiko's mind? I like how as time goes on, Himiko is just gaining the fucking characteristics of the dead people. It's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder, I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? He still can't be in the hangar. Honestly, someone has to, or under there, someone has to show up for the class trial, I think. Because in previous examples, if you didn't show up for the class trial, you get fucking hard banned. Well, no, actually, I think it was inconsistent. I think the first time it came up, they made you show up, and the second time they made it not, you didn't have to show up. So I don't know. Because I think I remember someone not showing up for a fucking class trial at one point. It's Hajime obtaining their talents through her host body. Oh, yes, of course. Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi? Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that.
it's plain to see.
But I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito. Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything. Yeah, I know. You're probably right. Smugi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. But I'm certain that one of them must have. To be fair, the building's so fucking big, you can get lost here easily. What'd you find, bud?
Hey,
Kiba, what are you looking at? Take a look at this. That is the most suspicious thing we could have fucking found. These are Kokichi's clothes? It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's. Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. Why are they soaked? Well, the toilet seat seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Couldn't be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place? Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that I managed to find an important clue. I agree completely, you crazy, weird robot man. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
okay.
Yeah. Yep. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't time to hesitate. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. They were found in the toilet. Someone must have tried to flush them. But who would do that? Is something the matter? Please investigate.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh, God. The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue. Alright. I made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. Huh? There's a small hole in the back. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. There's 2 goddamn bolt wounds in the back. Holy shit. Spoiler, Himiko used a summon circle to summon Nagato, who's angry at Kokichi, stole his role and killed him, and then just as like Kaido, who is also going to kill Kokichi, got killed with the same grenade as she disposed of and went away. Case is unsolvable, 10 out of 10. That is damning evidence. Hold on, I'm struggling. Okay. No, well, here, okay. Wow. Alright. Kokichi could have swapped jackets with Kaido and then shot Kaido while Kaido was wearing his jacket, and then flushed his old clothes down the... But then why would he... No, why would he have... No, that's fucking retarded. Why would he have swapped jackets? Why would he have swapped jackets? Why would... And the evidence... The jacket was flushed. Kokichi learned that crossbows make for bad scratchers. Well, it's also... arm scratchers, apparently. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Yeah, no, because... Okay, if Kokichi got the crossbow from Kaido, he would have had to have swapped jackets with Kaido and then framed himself for Kaido's murder? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Yeah, no, that's fucking stupid. No. It would only... This coat would... This coat would only make sense if fucking Kaido did it. Like, it only makes sense if Kaido did it. What's the final alternative? Maki? Maki? Yeah. I mean, this one bit of evidence damn near absolves fucking Kokichi. So, the last suspect is Maki, right? So Maki could have killed... Alright, let's be fair here. Maki could have, the most ridiculous fucking twist ever, assembled a crossbow, shot Kokichi twice, somehow not kill... Why would he not have died? I feel like if Maki was trying to kill him, she'd have fucking killed him with a crossbow. But let's fucking hold to it. Maybe she's real shit with crossbow shooting. I don't know. Shoots him with a fucking crossbow twice. He runs inside. Like she takes this fucking thing. There's no bloodstains from outside the fucking building. There's no bloodstains outside the building. Whatever. He gets inside this room without leaving a bloodstain. And she no. Okay, she kills him outside and then cleans up the blood real good. And then steals his remote, opens up the hangar door. And then... Where did Kaido go? Hides Kaido in the X cell. And then squashes his body. That doesn't make any fucking sense either. Then why is there scratches on the goddamn terminal? I think Kaido has to be the killer. Unless it's Tsumugi and Kibo, and there's no evidence pointed to them at all. I think it has to be Kaido, doesn't it? I don't think any other option makes sense. There's another hole on the sleeve. It's about the same size as the one in Kaido's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes, too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. Trial 5 and 6 are some of the worst, just putting that out. Are you saying it doesn't have to be Kaido? Because I think it has to be Kaido, unless there's something I'm missing. And in that case...
No.
There's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Kibo, thank you. Thank you. This is a very important clue. Oh, I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours. Your hands aren't clean either, though. But if Kokichi was the one who crushed the hydraulic press... Actually, that's a... No, I'm just this trial and the next one's like... Oh, okay. That's a good point. Fucking Shuichi is certainly touching his face a lot with that fucking absolute poo water. Where did Kaido go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going even though the mastermind is dead? Okay, well, we're instantly able to dismiss that mastermind bullshit. I never believed it to begin with. And Kaido is clearly hiding after he fucking committed murder. If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy. You're concerned about that? Yeah, I mean, it's almost too obvious it's Kaido, though. Himiko is the true mastermind. That would have been surprising. Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. Yeah, it's almost too much. Like, this is like Leon level evidence. Like, this is too much evidence.
It's about that time. That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on.
Nanako Doshima's the kill.
Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
So he said everyone needs to be there. Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaido. Whoever's alive will be there. At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. And we'll know who the fucking killer is. Like, let's be clear. If Kaido shows up, it's over. Like, there's no other way. It's time. I'll go on ahead then. I feel like she's realized she provided the murder weapon. We're out of time. Let's head to the trial ground. We need to settle our business with Kokichi. It's already starting. All of us. That means Kokichi will come too. Yeah, I'm sorry. They're really building this Kokichi thing. There's no fucking way it's Kokichi. This isn't everyone, right? Kaido and Kokichi aren't here. I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We don't know that yet. There's a chance Kaido is alive.
Die.
Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki?
Well,
This is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weaknesses like you are, then I'll lose to despair. Lose to
you don't
despair.
know.
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 of us will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
Not your voice. But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of the class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice. Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaido would say at a time like this. What would he say to us if it was Kaido? I don't know, but I guess I am disappointed we didn't see who it is yet. We will find out if it can, in fact. If Kokichi shows up, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. But, like, that jacket is so damning. Like, this is the only instance. This is the first instance since the first Danganronpa class trial with Leon and Sayaka. Like, I remember when we got to that class trial, and I looked at the room, and I'm like, oh my god, this is an orgy of evidence. Like, this is real, like, it's too much. It's too much. It's so much that I feel like something is wrong. Like, I don't think it can be anyone else. Obviously, we'll save the theory crafting for next time. We'll go through all of the evidence. I'll read it all out, but holy shit. Holy shit. And if Kokichi shows up, I think if Kokichi shows up, I don't think he did it. Like, I think I would be more confused if fucking Kokichi shows up than anything. I know I said I wasn't gonna theory craft, but, like, I'm still reeling from that fucking jacket. If Kokichi shows up to this fucking class trial like they say he's going to, I don't even fucking know. Like, I wouldn't even have a fucking response to that. But if it's Kaido, it was fucking Kaido. Like, there's no doubt about it. If Kaido shows up, Kaido did it. And if Kokichi shows up, I don't know. It's probably Kokichi if he shows up, but like, I don't know. Like, it might be Maki in that case. No, it wouldn't be Maki. It wouldn't be fucking Himiko, and Tsumugi and Kibo don't have anything to do with any. No, yeah, whoever shows up did it. It was the hydraulic press. It betrayed them with its poor warning label. It never had a safety mechanism at all. Yeah, I think because okay, look. It wouldn't make any the fucking bolt-studded jacket wouldn't make any sense as a Maki killing method. And fucking Himiko would have had to have gotten in the goddamn building. She didn't have an electro bomb. She couldn't have fit through the fucking window. As far as I'm concerned, Himiko just delivered the goddamn crossbow and that was it. If they played a game of chicken thinking the hydraulic press wouldn't do it, or how would that work? I don't fucking know, man. That's pretty much what Kibo tried to do. Maybe the hydraulic press didn't have a safety function. Let's be clear, the two of them aren't the fucking sharpest tools in the bunch. It's entirely possible. They could both be dead, is another possibility. And if they're both dead, I'm fucked and I won't be able to figure out who did it. No, even if they're both dead, I think it would still be Kaido. That fucking jacket is damning. Unless Kokichi figured out how to shoot himself with a crossbow. Which would be the most ridiculous thing I've ever fucking heard. In the back. Shot himself in the back with a crossbow. I don't see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still fucking reeling from that jacket. It's almost too much. And I'm like, fuck, man. What if it's Kibo? What if it's Kibo? Just what if it was Kibo, you know? I wouldn't see that one coming. Kibo would throw me for a real fucking loop. What if they pull a Peko Peko Yama and it was someone that was completely unrelated to anything? And it's like, oh, you thought it was Kokichi because that would make sense, but did you know that Kokichi, Luminary of the Stars, actually created Kibo and Kibo killed Kokichi? I don't fucking know. Remember when Nagato mutilated himself and Luck magicked himself to have Chiki kill him? That I do remember, and that makes, because Nagato's luck was already established. Like I don't want to just fucking Danganronpa 2 had some really shit class trials, and I don't want to defend them too much, but Nagato's luck was previously established. Kokichi's ability to shoot himself in the back with a fucking crossbow is goddamn unbelievable. And if we're to believe everything Shuichi says, and I don't, but if we are to, only someone who knows how to assemble the crossbow could have assembled the crossbow, and the only people who know how to assemble the crossbow are Maki, Shuichi, and Kaido, which I don't put a lot of stock into that, but god damn, so much evidence pointing to Kaido. It's like Leon level evidence. Like, it is an orgy of evidence, and I am it's fucking nuts. If Kokichi shows up, that'll really throw me for a loop. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll more properly theory craft next time, but spoilers for the Sunday stream, because yeah, we're gonna do the class trial on Sunday, I think. Spoilers for the Sunday stream. I'm probably gonna blame fucking Kaido. I imagine Hajime revives Nagato and kicks his ass. I guarantee if certain people were alive by the end of DR2, the Despair Boys would have refused to leave. Oh, God. Yeah, that fucking jacket is... I almost wonder if they added the jacket, because so far every trial in this has been solvable, and I really appreciate that, but, like, I almost wonder if they thought this one wasn't clear enough and they added a jacket and then they went too far. I don't know. Like, this is confusing. Like, I'm taken aback by this jacket. But yeah, I guess we'll find out next time. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hope you had fun. We're gonna try and do some DSX tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. And I guess maybe Dark Souls on Saturday with John. I don't know. We'll fucking throw a dice on that one. I think he did a stream tonight, so who knows if we're still doing that. But yeah, I should be back with Danganronpa on Sunday. I don't want to miss that. We'll be doing the class trial, and I think that moves us into the final chapter, doesn't it? I think there's only 6 of them, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Sacrabalic, your Envoy of Hope. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Fuck you, I'm gonna stay on this island with the avatar of my dead girlfriend. Fuck your barren SMT, look at Tokyo.